mind, lose your mind with me. Lose your mind with me. Yeah. I've been through a lot of shit. Seems like I got a new outlook. I said, fuck it. Fuck everybody. Why does it feel like my life is on repeat? The pressure on my chest constant 7 days a week. I'm so exhausted, but I'm afraid to go to sleep. I fear I'd never wake up, the bitter coughing out my sheets. Yeah, I gotta keep my head straight. No
What's up? What's up?
My mind. The past is not existent, bring no need to press rewind. And sometimes I wonder if heaven reserved a place for me. And if it does exist, and how much is the answer's fee. And sometimes I see myself at that point with no direction, no turning back. Now I see myself from this perspective, headed down a new path. My life is on the right track. I finally got a tight grasp.
I'm alive. I'm alive. Will someone can someone share the link in the Telegram and the Discord, please?
Got a brand new rhythm, a brand new flow. Still don't give a fuck, cause my heart's grown cold. My soul's got a lot to see. I got a brand new rhythm, it's a brand new.
We're gonna talk all about it. We're gonna talk all about it.
Playing chess. I invested in the pressure that I kept in my chest. And I learned how to use it like a bulletproof.
Oh, let me start the timer. Fuck. What am I doing over here? What are y'all doing? You're supposed to remind me there's a timer.
Sidelines open up my eyes. There was no need for compromise, no need for my disguise. So fuck your advice. I'ma live my life right. I done lit up the dark, used to searching for the flashlight, training for this life since 1985. So fuck a vacation, I just wanna feel alive. Got a brand new rhythm, a brand new flow. Still don't give a fuck, cause my heart's grown cold. My soul's got a lot to see. I got a brand new rhythm, it's a brand new me. Got a brand new rhythm, a brand new flow. Still don't give a fuck, cause my heart's grown cold. My soul's got a lot to see. I got a brand new rhythm, it's a brand new me. Yeah, I'm in it till my heart stops.
You guys almost killed Mariah. That's what it was. I don't know what y'all were doing, but you almost killed her. That's all she could take.
Here is my suggestion, a lesson for you to live by. Never take advice from a life still in test drive. Peace of mind is overpriced, so move right past it. Who'll never find peace till they lay you in that casket. Stand up, salute, cause today I'm feeling brand new. I'm done with all the games, I ain't into playing family feud. Feeling unrestricted, I'ma take it up to new heights. I'ma keep it raw like a pussy on prom night. Got a brand new rhythm, a brand new flow. Still don't give a fuck, cause my heart's grown cold. My soul's got a lot to see. I got a brand
Welcome everybody. Let me start in just a minute.
My soul's got a lot to see. I got a brand new rhythm, it's a brand new me.
Uh-oh. All she does is laugh. That's all she does is laugh. It's the only thing she contributed.
I'm ready to take this leap of faith and my palms sweaty. I'm so afraid in a state of panic. I'm a basket case. I step back. I'm hell-bent. In this first attempt, gotta keep the pace. If God forgives, I'm ready to live this life full of unpromised days. So fuck it now. I'm all in. Hate motherfuckers wanna keep me down. And what goes around, it comes around. If heaven don't want me, then I'm
What's up, Joseph? Keith? Eddie? What's up? You guys have not been very nice on Telegram.
Crazy train, no money, no cars, no champagne, but I'm still alive and I can't complain. I'm trauma free, it's plain to see. Getting used to these growing pains. Success is certain, back to working. Goddamn, I can feel the change. Inside of the coin, I'm paranoid. At the surface, I play it cool and I'm afraid of heights, but out of spite, you put me up on this pedestal. But I love you, and I can't deny. Drive myself crazy with the reasons why I can't come to terms with the word goodbye, and the reason is there's no reply. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days. Show me the beauty when the color fades.
Executive holding it down over on Odyssey. What's up, man? I got to figure out how to make the videos post on Odyssey. It's taking that shit away. You know what I'm saying? Like after the stream's over, it's taking it away. I got to figure that out. It says that I'm just supposed to wait there till it ends and then hit post or upload or some shit.
Spread some sunlight on my darkest days. sit back and relax. Still asking myself the same questions, ignore the facts. I can't turn back. God, please answer me. I'm sick of guessing. I clench my fist. It's gut wrenching. Show me the way to the piece that I'm missing. I'm not.
We got to go over it. I know a bunch of you guys in Telegram have already seen the frog video, but we got to go over it. They banned me 7 times. I got banned 7 times in their video.
When I'm stuck in the past, hard to forget with a flag at half mast. Hard to live in the mood so fast, and everything around me is made of glass. And I wanna let you know.
Oh no, it's not my responsibility. That's all you guys. I'm just a bad influence. You guys got to follow in the footsteps.
They hand you a pill and they tell you to try to love you. Now I can't deny. Drive myself crazy with the reasons why I can't come to terms with the word goodbye. And the reason is there's no reply. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Show me the beauty when the color fades. Give me the courage, so I'm not afraid. So I'm not afraid. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days, darkest days. Spread some sunlight on my darkest days. The first comment that I saw on the frog video is Sue Me or Sue May saying hello from Orlando, Canada. Let me change the music around. We'll get started here. You know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about placing them bets. You know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen nothing yet.
You don't have those guys.
What's up, everybody?
You're a pussy wearing
just about to get started. Dime store douchebags.
Don't even give out your dime store handle, because that's really pathetic.
Oh, by the way, Executive said Telegram's out of his league. They're on fire. By the way, new schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're going to start. We got a new channel going. I don't know if you guys saw my recorded video. Monday, Wednesday, Friday on the stream. And I'm going to try to put out 1 more video a week on the other channel and 2 videos a week on this channel, hopefully. And we'll see how that works out.
Fork and balls. You don't have balls.
That's just till I die of exhaustion, and then we'll start over.
Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit.
We tried doing stuff like this before, like taking over people's channels and shit with chat, but man, we didn't have enough people. We didn't have enough people.
You ain't seen nothing yet. And they say that I'm
we got it now.
Listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6th sense for the stupid shit. Where my true believer? Y'all need Jesus. Praise the Lord, head to the extreme. All these false fucking prophets who profit off of gossip. Worshipping drums, cocking, begging for a throat deposit. Swinging fucking meat hammers like fool in a thong. He's strapped to the shaft, eating his chest like he's King Kong. Starving for attention, I'ma make your gut burst. I'll be your huckleberry, I can quench that thirst. Baby eating lizard
meat hammer.
Sex. What's next? Trump in a dress, fucking Flynn on his desk. A retard in a vest, climbing up 5G towers cause you told him if he did.
What's up, everybody? I am Will Bird, and this is the Cold Beer Confessional. Thank you for joining me tonight. We're going to start, when we dive into this, we're going to start with a video from the Frog News Network, my new favorite channel, for sure. I want to say they had a good show, but it was really, we had a good show. It seemed like the Telegram chat, I don't think Discord heard about it, but the Telegram chat took over their show. And it was pretty hilarious. So that's the first video we're going to go over. But before we start, make sure you like and share. Subscribe to this channel if you're on YouTube. Follow the page if you're on Facebook. We'll get started. But this is the funniest thing we've done in weeks, I think. I mean, it was the marathon stream was pretty funny. We were covering the frogs. But this and Nick, but this is pretty funny too. We probably had 30 people in chat. And they couldn't ban us all. They banned me 7 times. I got all 7 accounts banned from their. No, I think I still got 1 left. I got 1 left, and they banned me 6 times. Then they banned me 6 times, and it was pretty funny. If you want to support the show, make sure you like and subscribe, all that stuff. You can go to cultclub.com to leave a cash tip and leave a message. We'll read it on the air. The merch store's still up. We're making some sales. That should be shipping out this week. We'll try to get those, the ones that came in over the weekend, printed up and shipped. Oh, buymeacoffee.com. You can go to buymeacoffee.com if you're coming from Facebook. You're more than welcome to go there. It's easier if you're coming from Facebook. Other than that, yeah, let's hop into this video. By the way, I made a video earlier, but if you didn't see it, thank you everybody for everybody that came out to the marathon stream, everybody that donated. We made quite a bit of money. We're rolling that into stuff for the studio. And we'll be getting new equipment in probably this week or next. And I'll let you know as we upgrade and what we got or where we spent the money. But let's start with this video right quick. This shit's hilarious. Here we go. The Frog News Network. Oh shit, that's loud. Small hands on the shirt. Oh, I think I can get live chat up, but my shit's deleted because here you go.
Hey everybody, Doug here, Frog News Network, live on.
Hold on just a second. I want to fix it to where you guys can see chat too. Give me just a second. It isn't wide enough there. So I can cut this side off. Boop, boop. Widen that side. There we go. Now you can see chat too.
Sunday night, little update for you. Mike should be here. Don't know where he's at. Talked to him earlier. A little bit's going to come on for a minute. She got something she want to say too. Where are you guys watching us from tonight? There is a ton of stuff being dropped everywhere. Like somebody broke a glass.
Oh no.
I don't know if that's good, bad, or
the drops are coming in.
Crap. Do you know what I mean? But there seems to be a lot of stuff tonight. A lot of. A little bit. Let me know when you get on.
There's the first one I saw when this video is live. It's Sue Me. It says hello from Orlando, Canada. Hello from Orlando, Canada.
You can come in, just click on the link I sent you. Spring Hill, Tennessee, Pennsylvania. Welcome. Hi. They're coming in so fast now. New Cumberland, West Virginia. Welcome. Welcome, Joan. There's a little bit. All right. I'm waiting on Mike. I don't know where he's at. Hey, a little bit. Why don't you call Mike and tell him there's a show going on?
There you go.
Pennsylvania, Maryland in the house.
That's right.
Here we go. Hickory. All kind of stuff going on.
Everybody's in the house. Everybody's in the house, Doug.
Thank you.
Who's in the house?
I got my shirt
We're in
off,
the house.
our children.
So I constantly made fun of the handprints. You won't see any of my message because I got banned. But I was like, those are some big old fucking hands. Can you not get children's hands? Those are some giant hands because of the size of the shirt. Made the hands bigger. It's all relative to the size of the garment.
I like it. If everything don't get shut down, I'm going to go check tomorrow because wasn't nothing open on Saturday about getting some shirts made for the Frog News Network. How's about that? We get 100 made and see how it goes from there. Just remember, all colors cost more money, especially if it's silkscreen. Now, if we go direct to garment, probably not as much. We'll just have to see. Dublin, Virginia, South Jersey.
How many people did we have in chat?
Exit 9.
Sue already said she wants 4 shirts. By the way, you'll hear him say several times during this show that we are not ready to take orders. But I told everybody in Telegram to just flood them with orders. Tell them what size you wear. Tell them how many you want. Keep asking them questions about the garments. I probably asked 30 times if they shrink.
Now, if the turnpike up there, forget about it. I actually been by the little pizza place when I drove trucks in Jersey City. That was in The Sopranos. That was pretty cool. There was a place up the street I picked up fans from.
Job of the gut.
Ohio. Yeah, everybody's got their own opinion about when the days of darkness are coming.
We've already celebrated it 3 times.
Darkness for like 2 months. No, I'm not better by any means. I just have medicine that stops the that stops the muscle spasms. I just took it about
The huntsman
25
just jumped in with today.
So no, I have to go see the surgeon on Friday, and then they'll let me know when they're going to schedule the surgery. I can't get upset, can't be screaming, can't be lifting anything heavy. None of them things. Hi from New Hampshire. Hi, Dayton, Ohio in the house. Patriots.
Patriots. That's G.I. Jane in the chat.
Like that. Mike's got a lot of things going on. He's a busy man.
I don't think there's a disconnect between their brain. There's a disconnect between what they read, obviously, because they never read it right. What they read, their brain, and what comes out their mouth. Because it never failed. If I put something up at least 3 times, they read it out loud and showed it on the screen. Like, I have no idea. Like, I was legit trolling them. And then, like, I jumped in as Cold Beer Confessional, CBC Media, Cold Beer and Thunder, Cold Beer Confessional again, and they never seemed to realize I was the same person, ever.
He might make a guest appearance. Yeah, guys.
Take it easy, Doug.
I am taking it easy. Trust me. It's just that these pills
Blew
they
him a
give me make me
kiss.
sleepy. I guess sleepy's better than be hurting, right? Yeah. He's coming, she said. Okay, a little bit. You probably had to wake him up, didn't you? Mushroom country, easy with the shrooms.
Oh,
Howdy from
Oh.
Greenville, Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. I love Texas.
mushroom
Been
stamps.
there many, many, many times.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Been there many times. Floyd and Sandy from Leesburg, Virginia. I know where that's at. That's up near D.C.
Mm.
Canada's oil does wonders, or just a big fat doobie, huh? I never liked it when I was young. Somebody tried to turn me on to some of it one day to give me some.
Yeah, we were in that chat too. I'm going to cover that video probably too because I got a donation. I told them if they donated to me, if they were trying to donate to Jason Q and they sent it to my account, I could keep it away from the Khazarian Jews.
Some gummies. And I ate them, and I don't know. I didn't feel stoned, but I didn't feel no more pain, but I felt a little something. You know what I mean? I'm not sure what.
Trolling's my favorite.
God bless Texas. Vicky from West Virginia, Black Lights.
His hernia.
We're going to get into all of that. We're going to get into Arizona. We're going to get into.
That's the reason everybody's got new names in the chat.
Mike was supposed to have a guest. Don't know if he's got him or not from Nasara. But like I said, guys, don't let us tell you don't pay your
Free
bill.
bird.
Don't. I mean, nothing's set in stone. Do you know what I mean? We haven't got any official word on any of this from anybody. All we can go off is what we.
Oh,
heard.
really?
Okay.
You're not the official
And a lot of times
spokespeople?
It's just like when you watch.
It's strange.
Hate to say this, the mainstream media. Funny how the story changes, especially when there's.
I need to change this to live chat, actually.
There's 30 deaths, and it turns out there's 3. So with us, we give you the best we can. Do you know what I mean? And we go from there. I see a little bit. Boom, there she is.
Hi.
Hey,
I
how
didn't
you
even
doing,
see the part
Jessica?
with her in it at all. Like, I wasn't even in this part.
So he said he was coming, but that's all right. We can wait a few more minutes because the information I told him I was going to share, he asked me.
No car payments for 2 months, Doug. What would we do without your show? Chat's already pumping them up.
To check into. So if you want to
Okay.
go anything, we can wait a few minutes for my news.
Hey, thank you.
was just telling
I
her,
really
don't
enjoyed
go
the
off
Friday
what
show.
we
It's pretty
say.
good.
If we say Nassar will cancel all your debt, that don't mean don't pay your bills. What else if we're wrong? I mean, it's the best. We hoping for the best, but we have nothing set in stone yet. You know what I mean? So
Nothing set
I
in
just,
stone.
I'm not paying the gas bill I got right now. It's about $380 or $400 because they have a thing in Virginia where they can't cut your gas off because of what's going on. So if that's all going to get relieved, I ain't gonna cancel it. But it ain't that cold right now, so we'll see. So what do you got? Go ahead and hit us up with what you got right now.
Okay.
And what were you checking into?
Let me pull it up. All right. So this has a lot to do with if you're in North Carolina. And I got this information, and I kind of.
I think your intel's spot on, Doug. I don't like paying bills.
For this, and I just got off.
I read yours. What would we do without your show?
The leadership for impeaching Cooper.
Mhm.
So there is an event
He's loving this. Look at all the ones he pulls up. I think your intel is spot on.
going on in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm getting some people together here at the lake to go on May the 4th. I have the specific details, so if you want those details,
Love our
send
glasses,
it
precious.
to me privately, because I know not everybody's from North Carolina. So if you want it, send it to me under.
Jesus Christ, look at them glasses. Those aren't real. Those are like fashion glasses? What the hell is that? Jesus.
my Telegram name, or if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can private message me. But here's specifically the purpose. So there was some sort of a meeting that happened with Speaker Tim Moore, and he said he believes the majority of people in North Carolina support Cooper, and that is why there are some things going on.
No, she's just got a really annoying voice.
With the slowing of not taking his emergency powers away, with some of the decisions that he has made here in North Carolina to make it look like he's loosening things up, but he's really not, So
Well,
Mr.
some of that debt
Moore
forgiveness.
was proof in numbers on May the 4th that the people support the HB 558 movement to remove his emergency powers, because he doesn't believe that the numbers are there. So the more people that show up, the more the speaker will see what the people are standing.
They keep showing our chat on screen. Like, I guarantee you, we had more people show up on screen than they did of actual fans showing up on screen. We had to have.
For. So
there's no
that's
way.
Really, really important, because right now there's a lot of things being questioned because there are not, people are kind of saying one thing that they don't want to wear the mask. They don't want to wear the diaper. They don't want to do this. But yet on the other hand, their actions and their words aren't going hand in hand. So it's really important. The purpose of showing up to that is to show Tim Moore that we have the support in numbers for the HB 558 to remove the powers. If people don't show up, then that's going to speak loudly. So, as long as I can get a ride there and coordinate with some people here, within a close radius as to where I live, I plan on being there. So again, if you want more specific details,
God, listen to that breathing, dude. That he's hurting. Like, he's in bad shape. He's in bad shape.
For time, location, just reach out to me privately. But that's going to be a really big deal, and that's going to speak volumes or not. That's what I got.
Hey guys,
Go ahead, Mike.
not just in North Carolina. This is going to have to happen in every state.
They've made enough money off our birth certificates already.
And it
Mike in the house.
And we want it done peacefully, okay? Although it is a unifying experience, the objective is to let them know that we are together with the same mindset. Right. Not just in North Carolina, but in Virginia and, any state, PA, Michigan, any state.
Were they ever successful on taking away Como's emergency powers?
Yes, they did.
Como.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Who the hell is Como?
Sounds like the same thing they're trying to do.
Yes, absolutely. Well, guys, it really is just a cog in the wheel.
It's sped up 0.3%. Like, her voice is really like that.
Okay, I'm glad that we are organizing and pulling together, but it's just a cog in the wheel. I mean, these guys know they're on limited time. They know it. All right.
Right.
And we may never see this event come to fruition because of things that are going to go down nationally.
Yeah, it might not even come into play.
Right.
Perry Como.
Scott
Okay.
McKay's tour might never come into play. You know what I mean? Unless they want to continue it, because everything might have switched over by then.
Yeah.
So we'll just
we'll still need the tour. We'll still need the tour like Scott McKay's tour.
Well, I think it's retraining everybody's mind.
Right. Absolutely. Because we shared an audio today that really is what the nut of all of this nucleus on the inner city has got to be about.
Now, does that make sense to anybody? That is really the nut of the inner nucleus of all these cities has really got to be about. What the fuck does that even mean? That is the nut of the inner nucleus of what all these cities got to be about.
We have to understand where we stand as sovereign versus sovereign people versus a corporate entity.
Yeah, admiral law.
Right.
Go ahead, Mike.
No, go ahead.
Well, and what it means is the way every law is written is that we were born at sea and we're like a piece of parcel on a ship, and we have no rights to that. And we had to okay them to give us a birth certificate so we could go by their rules. What we need to do is get back
birth
to
certificate, admiral law
on land. And let me tell you what, they're going to have to rewrite every law there is, because law is land, air, and water.
To be fair, Jason Q said that we're actually floating on top of the water, and if you go to the bottom of the lake, you can just swim to the ocean as long as you can hold your breath long enough.
That's what law spells, okay? And if you want to do a court, well, I listened to Mike give me a video today, was audio, hour and a half long. The guy's been studying this 20-some years. And there's like 4 things you can say,
the children.
And the judge can't convict you of nothing because he has no rule over you unless it's just crazy, the things that this guy shared with us in this hour and a half. And I'll share it in our Telegram group. It was totally amazing that the way we have to, it's sort of like with the Pope. You got to agree to it. So if you agreed to get a social security card, you agreed with their game, with their laws. If you got a birth certificate, not knowingly, your mother gave birth to you, and you agreed to their terms to become under their rule. Do you know what I mean? Nobody rules us, and that's what's getting ready to happen. That's the biggest thing in your mind. Nobody
you just said one of the key things, guys, is Doug just said, and I'm gonna put it in plain layman's terms for you, is that
plain layman's
unknowingly entered their realm as a corporate entity because your name was in all caps.
Okay.
Everywhere, that enters you into corporate contract law. Okay, which is
see, I didn't even know that. Sometimes I leave caps locks on while I'm like typing to people, and I didn't realize that I was binding them to corporate law, and that we were both corporations at that point, and they could technically sue me. I'm probably liable for a lot of bullshit.
admiralty law. All right,
Admiralty.
The corporate contract is for them, of them.
Before the QAnon movement, how many times do you think they ever said admiral or admiralty? How many times do you think they said it?
And by them. Okay. It's the very reason why the Supreme Court didn't want to hear the FRAUD case.
Right.
Oh, okay. That makes
Because
sense.
They had no standing in that court because
Everything makes
law did
sense
not
at this
apply to
point.
them because they approached it the wrong way. They didn't approach it as a sovereign
that's
government.
exactly the reason why we have a new constitution now and a new Declaration of Independence, because they're no longer, and it's just not here, folks. The guy that we heard this video from, or this audio, is from Canada. They do exactly the same thing, just in Canadian terms up there, as they're doing to us here and all around this whole world. Okay, that the money goes to the Vatican, and then what's left over goes to the Queen. With all the taxes, none of the countries get it. That's where all the money went. But that's all behind us now.
So, yeah, I mean, what it is fraud eviscerates everything, guys. The date when you were born, and they put your names in all caps and created you as a corporate entity, your name as a corporate entity, they committed fraud. Okay, so it eviscerates everything.
You just got to read chat.
Kind of lets just
I can't read them all. There's some gems in there.
And those kind of things could be paid back to us if they're going to do the right thing when this all turns around. All right. So I mean, there is a lot of things that are gonna change very quickly when this starts going down. Now, from what I understand, and I didn't give Doug the backstory because we were both so busy, but the backstory is a lot of this is one guy in Canada is there because of the jab passport being pushed so heavy up there.
Crazy what these people do. There's G.I. Jane on screen.
Help the people, all right, the sovereign people of Canada fix that and stave it off, because they're about to brink of a lot of bad things if it doesn't happen. All right, but there's a team of 25 to 30 of these lawyers that are going to take the bar down. Okay, the bar is a part of the secret society that has created these rules, these corporate laws, for which they unknowingly put us in contract with. Okay, and that's how they've been able to rule over us, take our money when they want to, pretty much enslave us. Okay. I mean, they're talking about raising taxes to ungodly over 54% now over the next 4 years. I mean, that's more than half of what you make if you got an income.
I think what they're trying to do and portray with Biden, in my opinion, is let's do absolutely the opposite of what he should do. No matter what it is, and anybody on their side, let's do exactly the opposite. Increase taxes.
It'll update in a second.
So much pandemonium that they'll just beg for somebody else to be in office.
Yes, Rob, that's exactly what's going to happen, and sooner than later, from what Doug and I understand. Rob,
I mean, I was telling Mike, he's like, well, anything going on? I says all day long. I mean, from just rumors now, we ain't got nothing. But this is the most I've seen in one day in 2 months. From
you must not have recorded this portion of the chat.
Tonight to what might be a bomb at the Oscars tonight. It might be on the train. It's a scare.
John Dipshit and Doug.
That's why I was like, Mike, if I make the thumbnail up, I hope we get through the show, because the way they're dropping bombs everywhere today, it's like it's going to happen tonight. And then I was like thinking in my heart, well, maybe before I seen all these drops, I got till the first. I'll go and order some silver. After I seen all these drops, no, I'm good with what I got, because I just
going on?
know. We don't have. That's why I was like, Mike, if I make the thumbnail up, I hope we get through the show, because the way they're dropping bombs everywhere today, it's like it's going to happen.
Oh no! Holy shit!
Get the third leg polished. You deserve it, Will.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mason, for a third leg polish. $100 coming in strong. Damn. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. There you go, Stephanie. You got us. You got us. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Mason. I appreciate it.
I was like thinking in my heart, well, maybe before I seen all these drops, I got till the 1st. I'll go and order some silver. After I seen all these drops, no, I'm good with what I got. Because I just don't know. We don't have times and dates, but it's sure looking like the more things come down, there's like a solar storm coming our way that our country created or the world created, and that's going to knock everything out in on the earth. I mean, far as power, far as the internet, it's going to be a solar storm from outer space.
Gonna knock everything in Earth out. It's done for. If there's something on Earth, it's knocked out. Done. Over with. Just wait.
That's going to get us. And they've created this storm. They're in control of it. So that's not supposed to be far away from us right now.
I don't want a scare event.
They anticipated and being a part of the action sooner than later. Okay. I mean, and a lot of stuff we're going to see probably sooner than later.
The Oscars starts another Satanist worship thing too with
there
sacrifices.
You go.
So we got them all in their little sacrificial places. Let's go and take them out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do it. That's
So,
what I'm saying.
I don't know. Can't
While they're at their churches, they're devil churches. Let's just go and take them out.
guarantee nothing. But if you look through our own group, which has become one hell of a group, congratulations, guys, 660 some people, that we're getting some.
Hey, Doug wants you to be excited about the Telegram group, but not too excited. You just get one single congratulation. There's no congratulations. It's congratulation. That's it. Congratulations, guy.
Don't know, can't guarantee nothing. But if you look through our own, all in their little sacrificial places, let's go and take them out. You know what I mean? So I don't know, can't guarantee nothing. But if you look through our own group, which has become one hell of a group, congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, guys. Split that amongst yourself. One congratulation, 625 members. Split it up evenly.
Some people that we're getting some killer intel in there today. You guys are digging hard. You're doing a great job. You're getting.
Hope it knocks out my bills.
The same thing that Mike got more connections than me. You're getting the same information I get because you guys are smart enough to look where I looked on. In a group. You're becoming part of that group, and you're able to share that information with us as well. So you guys are plugged into what pretty much what we got. So
gotcha.
It's you've seen in our group today how.
So basically, you're making a case that you're useless. You're useless. All you're doing is repeating what's in your own group, and your own group found it for you, and they're the only people who watch your show to not make fun of you.
How many drops there's been? How much information's coming out? Has been a lot today.
And a lot of good, solid stuff too.
The Huntsman says, "Thanks, Doug. We try."
Yeah.
The thing is we have to keep working together, guys, to get the word out. And like the event that's getting ready to happen in Raleigh.
There it is on the screen. Thanks, Doug. We try. Actually, here, let me knock off my own chat for a second. Thanks, Doug. We try. And then G.I. Jane comes in with, "I'm new to the group and love you guys."
We have to do that on social media as well.
Okay.
Part of the discussion I have with my research team is that
my research team
don't need to leave Facebook because they piss us off. And
my research team.
Right.
We need to stay there in the middle of the battleground, okay, and stand our ground. All right. As long as they are able to run us off.
426, 2021 equals 17. That's a good one.
The more control we are giving them. Okay. Doug, I noticed when I jumped on, I'm sorry for being late, but y'all were talking about paying your bills, and somebody probably asked a question about taxes. Guys, file for an extension on your taxes until we figure out.
I can't read that stuff in chat.
As far as I know, they're going to go away. All right. File and pay your bills. But the thing you want to understand is that when they flip the switch and all this stuff starts going down, the arrests aren't pending on our sovereignty. All right. Nassar law will take over. And our sovereignty will be given back to us instantaneous. But
that's right.
What we have to do is
don't pay your taxes, file extensions. Don't do it.
Learn how
that's what they said. I don't know.
Life as far as being sovereign citizens versus what we thought we were. Okay.
DEFCON 5.
The court systems, the banking systems, all that stuff is going to change, and it's never been for us. Okay, the government has never been for us. It's been totally against keeping us down this whole time.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said a long time ago, they practice Satanism in D.C. You seen when she supposedly took the oath of office, there was her little
Supposedly.
purse thing was on top of the Bible, so it didn't touch the Bible. They're afraid it would burn their hands. These people are evil people.
He just asked, do we need to still work, or should we focus on waking people up? Quit your job. Wake everybody up.
In these movies are super hot chicks are actually dudes. That's going to break your heart. Get ready for that to come down next. But it's just so many, like somebody just mentioned, I threw it up on the screen, that they're in Ontario, Canada, and it's like Nazi Germany up there. They got him locked down up there. They're arresting people for all kind of stupid things up there. I can't believe the law enforcement up there actually just goes along with it all, because I don't think on the level they have in Canada that would happen here.
I don't even think he's a mechanic. I think he works at a junkyard and he just crushes cars by hand, rips the motor out and sets it on a pallet and then just like crumples it up like a beer can.
In our states, because there'd be World War III right here in this country. They wouldn't put up with that. I don't know if they've taken everybody guns away in Canada or what, but that.
Oh no! Boom! Holy shit! It's $50 from Toasty.
Sorry I missed the Friday live. I was kidnapped by a group of Khazarians and my family couldn't come up with the $50 ransom until today. Love your content.
That makes sense. $50 ransom and $50 donation. That's a $100 weekend. It makes sense. I understand. Thank you very much for that, Toasty. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us.
That wouldn't work here.
Well, Brad Barton, Rob, is exactly right. A lot of administration is.
Okay, I came in when they were talking about Brad, okay? When they were talking about Brad, I came in and said, I think my first comment was, Brad Barton is my hero.
Been put back in place from the 45 team, okay? That stuff is going on behind the scenes.
Sorry about those dirty Khazarians and their tiny hats and big noses. I know how horrible that can be.
Scenes, and we soon will know about it, because they've moved everything up from what we can gather.
So what we seen yesterday, and I didn't come on with a show yesterday because it wasn't breaking news, because I think we discussed some of it the day before, but I actually have video and still pictures of them bringing artifacts out of the White.
The thing I love is coming in when the rest of you guys are already in there, and I put something in chat, and everybody's like, hey, Beer Man, the Beer Man's here. Where's the Beer Man? There's the Beer Man. Hey, Beer Man.
5 truckfuls yesterday.
And they have no idea what's going on.
What does it mean that
There's Sue back on the screen. DC is so bad.
They're literally, the front door was wide open to the White House, and the only thing you seen coming out
when they couldn't block me, yeah, it was hilarious.
Short hair and civilian clothes with backpacks on. That's the National Guard.
Or when they couldn't block Nick was hilarious.
They had no place to sleep. What the hell? Nobody's there. They used it for that. They might need to get.
They don't know how to block people on. I guess they don't know how to block people on Facebook. I guess. I don't know.
Exorcism.
Exorcism from a Orthodox priest. Now you don't want a Roman Catholic one, but yes, and I think if they're not planting charges now at the White House, there soon will be, because when everything goes down, everything's getting bombed, and them 3 buildings.
They probably went back through and banned somebody else, or banned you like right at the end of it, or banned you afterwards. Yeah, and it removes all your chat. There's Patsy. Hey, Eddie, glad to see you here. Great channel, huh?
The Supreme Court, the Capitol, and the White House will be 3 of the places that.
Oh, you were on YouTube?
Other ones around the world.
I don't know why they couldn't ban you then. I thought you was on Facebook.
I thought Mike was crazy,
because they're good at banning me on YouTube. I just have 4 accounts that all have the same name.
When he first told me this like 4 months ago, I said, you're out of your mind. All these people have never been killed. I never believe it more than now.
Oh, kindness is us too. Have you talked with the cleaning woman from the bank about Nasara? Kindness is us too. G.I. Jane, Sue, Patsy, Kindness, Eddie, Me? Oh, right there. Brad Barton is my fucking hero. There's mine. That's when I got here. I'm here now. Oh.
Than ever. I believe 100% they're going to blow all them 3 buildings up.
So I guess some of my
Because it
chat's going to be on there.
represents Satanism in our country. And they can't make it the 51st state. Do you follow what I'm saying? We don't own that property. Now, of course it would pass.
Oh,
the
Colonel
House because
Sanders,
they
too.
control
You're
the
right.
House. I think they control the Senate now. But how can you make something another state that the United States doesn't own in the first place?
Well, the big thing is, guys, is the conversation by the
They're
mainstream
getting ready to blow up the
media
White House.
only talks
That's all
about
there
the
is to
House
it.
doing the work. Who has heard of the Senate doing anything lately?
Nothing.
Okay, because there's none of them left. They're
Nothing.
interested.
Nothing.
The Senate was always the target when it first went down. All right.
Hey, listen, guys,
Yes. The 250,000 is the rumor, unconfirmed.
At least.
But it has come from a couple solid sources. 200.
There we go. Now we're on the screen. I was actually consulted for a demolition job in D.C. Gave a structural recommendation. Now I'm one of their sources.
250,000 illegal votes would water ballot.
Yes, I was going to get to that part of it, but we'll
Yeah.
jump in that. So people are asking me, I thought they stopped counting. They couldn't stop the count. We discussed it on the last show because they couldn't post $1 million, and that still wouldn't have held.
I
it
did
up
notice,
until
Joe.
Monday.
Where were you
That
at?
was gonna- that
It
million
wouldn't have
was
held
gonna-
it up in the first place, guys.
that-
Okay,
I
it was
think
all
they're counting
narrative.
24 hours a day. By the way,
Yeah.
I think it's going on 20.
Now, I put them some big hands on that shirt. You sure they kids? Look at them fucking hands. I ain't never. That's at least a teenager. Late teens. Sorry, old enough to drive.
24/7.
Them hands have held a steering wheel.
Have you seen the video of how they read them? Not only a watermark, they've been marked with this radioactive material. Not that it
They're
would hurt
Mennonite?
anybody, or some kind of chip where they had to take this machine and they run over it. There's 3 different machines, and then you can see valid ballot. That's it says authorization and a number. They would have never seen that unless they had them machines. They've got them all, and so far 250,000. He didn't need that many to take that.
He only needed 11,000. He only needed 11,000.
And that's
It's
just
Mike's
bad.
handprints.
It's going to be so overwhelming at this point that.
Yeah, I mean, every state's going to follow very quickly.
They are probably big kids.
It is crazy.
Why the judge quit? The judge quit because he knows he needs to go up, run, and hide.
Well, he
That's
probably
right.
going to
Gig
end
is
up
up.
the next one for treason.
Yeah, absolutely. His gig is up.
I've never seen a kid with meat
I feel
hooks
for
like
you
that.
guys in Canada.
Looks
I
like
really
Mike's
do.
hands.
I see these videos up there. It's just horrible. I mean, we think we got it bad here. We really don't. You guys have got it bad.
Mm.
And plus, they said if there's no
Canada's
fingerprints on the
bad.
ballots, they don't count either. Who the heck can fill out a finger? What did you wear? Plastic gloves to fill it out? There's got to be fingerprints on the ballots. People touch them.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So
I agree. Listen to that nose whistle.
have you seen the kid with a meat hook? What? Looks like
So I don't know what the fuck he's reading, but the comment says, I've never seen a kid with meat hooks like that. Looks like Mike's hands. Looks like Mike's hands. And he says, have you seen a kid with a meat hook? I don't know what's on his mind and why it's in the gutter, but he gets very confused. 2 whistles, and here we go.
have you seen the kid with a meat hook? What? Looks like I don't know. Arizona would be first. The domino. Yes, and the effect will go faster and faster once they follow and they realize in every other state
The
that
hell is wrong with
they're
these
getting ready
people?
to roll,
What?
they're going to let the same thing happen in the other states, and whether it even goes that far is the other thing. This might be the rollout of everything once we see what Arizona's got.
Wait until I ask. I said, "Hey, Mike, let me see them hands. Let's see them." And he gets like a coy smile, like he's on OnlyFans or some shit, and he's like smiling at me and shit. I felt dirty.
and it's the end of everything. You know what I mean? There's just so many drops today. It gives me that feeling in my belly, like when I
Doug?
used to go to court, knew I didn't have no control of what's going on.
Oh
I
no.
got that feeling again.
Feeling in your belly is liable to be an earthquake for the rest of us, bud.
Yeah, Bill, we saw that.
Sorry.
Nose whistle. Giant alien
It's not
hybrid
only
kids.
Trump, okay.
It's a team of people.
Excuse me. It's not only 45. You hear a whistling sound? That's an incoming missile. Hit the floor.
We all kept asking what the fucking whistle was because his nose is whistling. Oh.
No time to reboot it. There's no hissing on here unless you got cats in the background. This ain't
Oh, that shit's whistling, brother. It's whistling.
fireman.
Guys, when we put this audio in the group, y'all be sure and listen to it and take notes. There's 4 questions that you're going to need to get down pat. You're going to need to know those 4 questions during all this too. And you're going to need to be able to.
They're already trying to ban me. Look, there I am. Somebody untagged me. Cold Beer Confessional needs to go.
In a sovereign manner while this is getting switched over, and we can help people as well.
I asked them if they listened to
Well,
Weezer.
let me get rid of this one. Go back to mommy's basement. We
Bye.
got a couple of
Love
nice
you.
here,
See you later.
people
They
that,
miss me. They
trolls
miss me.
tonight. Don't y'all got anything else to do? Like go put on
No.
about 3 masks or something, then troll.
I put
it
needs
on
to
through.
go. I just got
Pantyhose
here.
or something.
The
I mean,
fuck?
go back to mommy's basement and see if she'll fix you a hot chocolate.
Look at them all tagging me.
You guys point them out to me. I found that one. But there's other drops like things are gonna happen. Let me look into the group. There's just so many things that I've seen it, and I got all of these from our group. I was telling Mike, this is all in our
6-pack
group.
American, SX pack American.
Nope.
All right,
It's SIX, like the word 6, the way you actually spell the word 6. Then it's PK. The 6 is not shortened.
he's on the chopping block.
Yep.
Jesus.
Okay, let me find him. I got him.
Good night. Good night.
Go back to mommy's basement. See you later, Ken. I'm never gonna leave that alone.
The video, we're gonna put it in this an audio.
Eddie said, the missiles are noisy, like nasal trumpets.
Podcast that the audio was put out on YouTube for us to get a hold of. We now have permission to send that to the group. We're going to put it in the group. That's the one you want to take notes on, guys. You want to know the links where he tells you to go to get all the foundational information.
I'm
And
already
you
back
wanna
under
know the
CBC
things that he
Media.
says in there as well that'll help keep us as sovereign people once the switch is flipped.
All right, I got the link. I'm getting ready to put it in our group. Oh, just forward, Doug. There it
Y'all
is,
are fucking
guys. It
wild,
says
dude.
Mark
This show's
Kevin.
all about you.
Watch
It's
that
in the group now.
and take notes of that because very, very powerful stuff. Like we're not supposed to have police officers, SWAT teams. Well, because there's so much hatred is and they're supposed to be peace officers. Okay, I'm not knocking the cops.
They never figure it out.
110%. The military too.
I've
But
always had trouble with that
it's-
cold beer guy.
They have too much authority. They work for us. The judges work for us. We don't. The lawyers. I mean, this is all. All they're doing is try to milk us out of all our money anytime you hit the courtroom, as much as they can for as long as they can.
They're still
And-
tagging
and
me. I've
this-
already been
this
booted.
is-
They're still
this is
tagging
all
me.
it's,
Jesus.
the court systems have been made into. Don't they just have to
I
prove
saw
the
this.
votes to be
I
no-
saw this while I was going on. Somebody says we now have 1.7 million veterans ready to go. Are you kidding me?
null and
Or
void.
ready to rock
Yeah,
and roll?
Everybody's asking when we're going to lose power. Guys, we may not lose power, or only specific areas may lose power. But
I got
for
a
short,
generator.
That was specific. Only specific areas. That's add that to the dictionary. Specific. Yeah, just add it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Only finished watching the telethon last night. Best wishes from Ireland. Here's a bit of connecting coinage.
Yeah, man. Actually, thank you for the donation. There was I think it was your name. Hold on just a second. I guess I was half asleep when one of the donations come through. Thank you for that donation first, or tip, first of all. I'm supposed to say tip, not donation. But there was another one that come through. It's like $105, and I guess I didn't read the number right. But was that you? It was a name like yours. Let me see. What was the name? Oh, no, it won't load. Here it is. Someone, Tara... Declan. No, it was Declan. Okay, Declan. Thank you for the donation. I didn't read that one right. $105 came in. For some reason, I was thinking, I guess I just thought it was $5, but that came in during the marathon stream, and I announced it wrong. But thank you very much.
Short period
I've been ready
of time.
for 3 months now. I got a generator. I got stuff to watch. I got a CB if it all gets real bad. Be time to brush off that Bible.
Del Croy, thank you for that
Yes,
tip.
they did. Bad news with that.
I'm getting the names confused now. I had a dream that 19...
Everywhere. I thought he must be important, but I'm not. I now see. Don't make fun of me. Yeah.
The cold beer guy's everywhere. I thought he must be important, but I'm new, so don't make fun of me. This is Patsy.
All right.
The cold beer guys got to go.
Oh, 11 and 9 in euros,
All
13.41. I got you. Thank you for the
I've
tip.
always had trouble with the cold beer guy. Why is he showing up with warm beer now, or what?
Oh, he got me. He got me good. He got me.
Colonel, I think because he said his hands look like Doug's hands.
Oh no,
Yeah, Rob, I agree. We need to take care of David. We need to take care of David Nino. We need to take care of him. He is fun to watch. But he's Rodriguez. David Rodriguez.
Y'all don't drink or what?
He's liable to go back to drinking if it doesn't happen soon. He's really uptight about it all.
Yeah,
and he genuinely cares, guys. That's the cool thing about it.
David Nino freaked out that day.
I had a guy used to work for me, and I don't mean to change the subject, but he was a mechanic, and he's probably the best mechanic I've ever seen in my life. He taught me so much about cars, and it was, but he was a stone drunk. He would buy 3 quarts of beer in the 40s in the morning and never refrigerate them. And it'd be like 95 degrees. He'd still be drinking them quarts at 5 in the afternoon, and they were warmer than piss. It didn't matter to him long as the alcohol was. I was like, I'm going to
like a fat evil troll. Very specific. Civic.
Everybody, Ree was unable to attend. She got called to an emergency meeting about the dinar.
His hernia.
She is actually on right now with that team. So hopefully we will have her tomorrow. They're trying to do the reevaluation, guys, because everything has kind of been moved forward unexpectedly.
No, we haven't talked about the judge recusing himself in Arizona. He might not have been to recuse himself. They might have arrested his ass. Have you ever thought down them lines?
They never, if they can't connect me coming in as Cold Beer Confessional once and then me coming back in as Cold Beer Confessional, they're definitely not going to get CBC Media. There's no fucking way. I could draw them a map and they wouldn't get it.
That might have been the story they posted, right?
Yeah, I'm Cold Beer and Thunder too.
Everybody's beyond frustrated, folks. You know what I mean? Every time I come on the show, I'm not upset anymore once we get on and we get talking. But it's like, at least we had some stuff today. But there's been basically the same thing for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to come on.
Yes, Nino is legit.
Legit.
Moving up everything. That would be cool. Yeah, it sure would.
Rescue. That's right.
I don't have any dates. I'm not gonna. I see dates, but from now on,
Jane said, "At least we have each
but
other."
it seems like the storm that they're just showing from outer space is really close to the Earth now. So I think
An outer
that's what
space
they're gonna
storm. That
use
makes
as
sense.
An excuse for everything going down, and
Ah.
evidently that was supposed to be almost over top of us today. So that's why I was so adamant on getting this.
This is going to destroy David Nino. You'll never see him frustrated. Yeah, you'll never see him on social media again after this falls through.
Show in tonight because I feel as though
Oh, hey, what's up, Tiffany?
that it might happen any minute. I do, but what do I know? I don't know anything.
Old queer transsexual.
I guarantee the military's in Arizona. And no, the White House isn't in Florida right now. If there's
sorry.
another one, I believe it's in Texas, and that's where all the operations are from. I believe that 45.
I thought this right here would get me kicked, but apparently not. I said, if this doesn't happen, I think we should all light ourselves on fire. Send a message, you know.
Is at Mar-a-Lago maybe once a week. That's about it. But the rest of the time, I believe he's at the command center is probably what it is. And it's in a different state. They wouldn't take that risk of leaving him right there. I'm just telling you, they wouldn't. Oh, I wanted to share this, guys, with you. And tomorrow I'll have some video
Okay.
of it.
What are we
have
sharing?
a site in our town that's for COVID, the shot, whatever. I just probably screwed our show up. But anyway, the poke. And I rode by Friday, and there was exactly 0 people there. They're constantly closing these locations down because nobody wants it.
I have to
Nobody
look. I
wants
haven't checked them
They're
out.
saying 30% people, 28% of the population.
Rip Charlie.
I don't believe it. I believe people
I think every chat we go into from now on, we should just start a rumor that Charlie Ward's dead.
are smarter than that. And I
Of
pray for
natural
the people that
causes,
did that.
YouTube. Jesus, calm down.
How can you verify
Weezer.
it was him at Mar-a-Lago yesterday? Did you get his autograph, or is that his double, his clone? You follow what I'm saying? The clone wears his hat like this. Then there's another one. There's like three or four 45s. I just don't think he's so important to the world right now, not only the United States. Why would they even take a risk of somebody sending a missile in there?
I heard he
Take this
died
whole
from
property?
someone who had
They
credible
wouldn't
intel.
let that happen. Do you understand that? Security can't cover you from a missile. It's just my opinion.
3:05 a.m. has been tossed around a lot, Mo.
I heard if you I signed up my mom to get reimbursed from my dad's funeral since he died from COVID. She was denying because he had life insurance. Meanwhile, when I called the girl, she said that it was okay. I don't know about that.
He got through that one, all right.
I know that if you get the poke, they don't want it. That you can't donate.
Thank you,
blood.
Ruby.
You know you can't.
Yes,
donate
Mike,
blood.
they will have to come get me.
Stephanie, I know he didn't accomplish 2 million jabs.
There's Patsy on the screen. You guys are so nice.
Thank
Most
you,
on
Patsy.
lives don't include the chat.
I seen telegram at 3:05 a.m. for the storm. Nito's too cute. That is a beach, man.
Israel is going through its
Is
own
a cutie
inner thing right
patootie.
now. We will be involved soon.
I'm not seeing the questions, but I'm seeing yours.
I'm answering questions that aren't being asked. I said.
Well, that's okay. That's what we're here for. We have telepathy. We know you're about to ask the question, so we answer. Let me straighten something out, guys. How many shows you figure we done?
What's that noise? Squeaking, whistling, Nephilim breathing?
Mike,
At least
got
30.
to be at least 100, right?
Oh yeah, easy.
Okay. So everybody listen really, really carefully.
Listen, very
Our
good.
shows normally start
Very
at
good.
9:30. Out of the 100,
9:30.
some shows we done, we will one show to earlier
Okay.
time. One.
One early
Every time I
show.
post a show. Is that at 8:30 or 9:30? Is that at 6:30? It's what it says on my Facebook.
It's 9:30
page.
Eastern.
9:30. I'm
Eastern.
not trying to be a jerk. I'm just saying it says it right there. Now today's show, when I originally posted it, I forgot to put the time initially in there, so it posted at the very same time. So I went back and changed it to 9:30. You might have got an initial announcement that said 7:30 or something like that, but I had switched it to 9:30 because I was moving along so fast with it. But if you look on my timeline, that's where the information is. It says 9:30. I just want to straighten that out. Unless otherwise posted, our shows are at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. That's all.
Eagle Lover, Texas, we got you. I got you. Yes, sir.
I'm already back as Cold Beer Confessional. Well.
Guys, is where we're at right now.
Yeah, because they're just, the next time
there's kindness on the screen. Who flips Nassar on?
Douglas A. Cosmo might be okay to start streaming on again too. I haven't tried. 9:30 works for me. Okay, guys, I just wanted to get that straightened out.
Yeah, Brunswick County, North Carolina.
They're approving them.
Brunswick County, North Carolina posted on Facebook today that the jab sites are closing down because people are not coming or showing up. Absolutely. Two jabs in 6 hours from the video we saw in the group the other day.
Right. MSM said he has a 53% approval rating. Approval rating for what? That he's got a full diaper? I mean, come on, man.
Good one. That was a good one. That was that was spot on.
5% rating.
I've never made a joke that good.
Buyer's remorse. Yeah. People who voted
FK Jr. killed Charlie.
And then somebody tried to put a video. Hey, it is what's his name doing him. No, it's not. That guy's a Satan worshiper.
Yeah, we saw the video of Camel Toe walking up the stairs to no plane.
Yeah, there's no plane. Where's the plane? The plane. Where's the plane? Do we like Charlie Ward? Mike likes him. So that answers my part of it.
Horrible. His jokes are horrible.
No more information than I can get. But hey, listen. So if we have
the thing about Charlie, guys, let me intervene. All right. Charlie 1 is definitely entertaining. Okay, he's making $1. He's definitely making $1. All right,
making more than $1.
Charlie's integrity is so impeccable when it comes to the movement of gold from one location to another. He's done that. That's been his career. All right, and these countries, including the United States, have entrusted him to move gold all over the world.
I want to see the paperwork.
I'm arguing with myself in their chat.
All right.
But if you want to buy a $100,000 bill, that's $1.10 on eBay for $125. Go to his website.
Even Doug's talking shit about him.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's definitely into making $1.
So are the cufflinks that he claims that he got straight from 45 that are in the gift shop at the White House for $40. So
he's a grifter. They're fixing to say grifter.
I didn't say it was. I didn't say everybody was perfect.
Everything was honky dory. He's a grifter. 28%.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to skip that far ahead. Hold on.
No guard.
Where were we? Here somewhere.
CBC Media's got to go.
Oh no, they're already kicking me out.
Balls.
It's not Christian.
With Dave, I think he'll curse.
She threw them all under the bus. They all had.
They put in he is grifting. I've got 3 accounts, so I've got CBC Media, Cold Beer Confessional, and then there's another CBC Media. There's one in blue, and then there's one that's with the microphone. But I got all 3 accounts in there now.
He's a grifter.
There it is. There's CBC Media, Cold Beer Confessional.
Sasha is great, and Robert David Steele is great. Yes.
I love Robert David Steele too. Is that his name?
That should be a sound clip for the Grift Busters podcast. Good deal.
A lot of the intel, I don't even watch
his $1 million estate
no more because
we'll check it out.
Anybody see the one with what's her name? The one she knocked all of them. Kirsten W, whatever her name is.
Yeah, Kirsten.
She threw them all under the bus. They all had tire marks on their head when she finished. She's got some.
So they just freaked out. They made fun of my name. They kicked me out. They said warm beer. They read my name at least 5 times aloud. and then they immediately put one of my posts on the fucking screen. One of my comments on the screen. What is wrong with these people?
I think she's got some serious issues, man.
They put me up twice in a row.
She's a good girl and everything like that, but she's
Screen cap it. Screen cap it.
And she admits it that she's got issues. She said she's the one that got banned.
I was telling everybody in chat to screen cap it because they just banned me. They just banned me, and then they come back with this shit.
Vandersteel started. She actually, I didn't know that Vandersteel worked for Project Veritas before she started her own stuff. I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Woods, the fake Biden, will be able to give the State of the Union, or will the storm come by then?
If not, we can always hope for the movie Dave.
Yeah, I think the storm's going to come by then, but I'm in agreement with Dave. I think he'll fall over at the podium.
He's going to die at the podium.
Scooby-Doo will come out and rip Carmela's head off the mask off.
Christian B. Jelly.
He
Right.
said rip Carmela's head off.
A video of her standing
Jesus
up.
Christ.
Oh, you got to keep it real.
X22 does have good information.
All right, okay,
issues.
what? Now watch. This is where I start asking about Mike's hands, and I want you to see how much he enjoys showing me his hands. This man has been with a lot of people who have giant hand fetishes. So watch this.
But she has good intel, though. You can order the number 2 extra spicy.
Look, he starts showing them to me. Look at him smiling. I put Mike, how big those hands. I want to see them hands. Look how much he enjoys showing his hands. He even smiles.
You can order the number 2 extra spicy.
Look at him.
Get intel. She does know a lot of girls that used to be Playboy Playmate.
Cold beer confessional.
Show us your hands. These ones? Or these ones? Mike got them nubby hands. I bet he can't get his hands in no tight places on a car.
That's the opposite of nubby, you idiot.
Yes, for sure.
Cold beer confessional.
Jane told me he's married.
He
keeps saying my name, but Doug doesn't realize it's to ban me. He thinks I'm just getting a shout out. He said it 3 times now. Show me them hands.
How do you say her name? It's not Kristen W. It's what? Mike, how do you say that girl's Chinese girl?
Kirsten.
I even told him, I said, that's the
She's the one
opposite
that
of
Mel K
nubby,
started.
Doug.
Mel K works
That's the
for one of the
opposite of
properties
nubby.
that
Nubby
45
means small, tiny,
She got a
short,
long
fat.
last name.
Nubby.
So Kirsten told her just to use her initial, Mel K. And but I found it interesting, but I don't think that
I want a cold
you need
beer.
to knock your other people that are doing the same thing.
These guys,
If your intel's
dude.
that good, it'll speak for itself, right, Mike?
We are the whole chat. There was one Ted in
She
there.
was knocking them all. I mean, she had them all under the bus.
Well,
she backed it up a few times and ran them back.
Janita, if that's a genuine question, you have, Janita, she asked, what storm are we talking about? The storm is, as we understand it, the military.
I'm talking to myself.
All over the world, and the cabal.
This is listen. If you're not in the Telegram chat, you need to be in the Telegram. I'm gonna drop the link. I know it's another app to download. People don't like download apps and shit. Dude, we have a lot of fun in the Telegram. That's like where we make our plans and attack.
Public knowledge becomes public knowledge of their end. Guys, the Jubilee will begin.
Somebody asked like, who was 45? Look up Google who was 45 and you'll find out who that is. If you don't know who 45 is, this must be your first day on the show.
I'm still on this. Where's cold beer?
What is a screen cap? Does anyone know? No, I don't know. But I'm dying to see somebody tell me they had to evacuate the Oscars tonight.
You could say that with a
I don't
screen
wanna
cap.
see- I told my girl I don't want to see nobody hurt,
All right.
but I want to see something
CBC
happen.
Media's got to go.
CC Media.
CBC.
CC Media. Fuck CC Media.
Okay, I got you.
CC's Pizza too. Fuck them.
It's the same
I don't like either one of their names.
They're trying to set us up, Mike,
Yeah.
so we can say it, and then
Dude, I need a super cut of this. Show me them hands.
they're gone. Go back to mommy's basement. No, they're still here. Ha. Bye bye, CC Media. Have a good evening.
Bye bye,
Mommy's
CC's
calling. Ice
Pizza.
cream's ready.
Bye bye. I hate pizza.
Change your diaper. Oh, they didn't hire dude this year. Ricky didn't get the job this year.
Boba Taft needs to go.
Boba Taft.
Bubba.
Bye bye, CC Boba.
Taft.
Bye bye,
Gotcha.
Boba Pizza. Done to you.
Bye, Bubba.
It's Bubba. It's not Boba.
Wasn't Bubba in the movie? What's his name?
Dude, these people are idiots.
CBC. Well, where he's gone.
Yeah, you got to if you join a Telegram group, there's not a good way for me to turn off the notifications like I do on Discord. Like the only time you get a notification on my Discord is if I at everybody, like if I come out with a new video. There's not a good way for me to turn them off. You have to hit settings and turn off your notifications if you don't want to be notified all the time.
So you got to witness tonight. Doug and I take down the first media.
That's right. We are taking down media as we speak. If I had to plug, I'd pull all the channels right now.
I always thought a chainsaw.
Wait. Was I on the screen again? Hold on. CBCB Media is an idiot. CBCB Media is an idiot.
Media.
Look at this. Patsy called me out. And they still can't ban me. How did Cold Beer Confessional get back on?
That's right. We are taking down media as we speak. If I had to plug, I'd pull all the channels right now.
CBCB Media is an idiot.
I always thought a chainsaw.
They're like, hell yeah, I agree with you.
Cords outside all these studios.
Yeah. Bubba Shrimp Company. Been watching Kelly Marie's videos.
I've heard of no
What's wrong with these
catastrophe
people?
today. I do know there was a lot of riot in Israel.
They're so
burning
slow,
and stuff in
dude.
Israel. Auction.
It's really not fair, okay? There's two of them, and neither one of them are like at a level to compete. And then we have 30 of us.
Tank blew up in one of the hospitals in Iraq or Iran or something like that, where COVID patients were supposed to be. There was a lot of stuff happening in the last 24 hours.
I'm not seeing any of the comments of the people you threw off. Well, you don't see them after I throw them off.
That makes sense.
Screenshot them all?
Well, I said
Gold
screen
Bear
cap. You didn't know what
Confessional
that was.
You can go and get him.
Cold Beer Confessional's back. Not that you didn't ban me, but I'm back. They have no idea how this is happening. No idea at all. They're lost.
I'm out. Cold Beer Confessional.
Bye-bye. Go have a cold beer. He's
I
gone.
try.
All right. You won't be able to see any more of his comments, guys. And we start at 9:30 p.m. CBC is back again. No, he's not. Is he? No, I don't see it. So what else is going on in everybody's life other than we're waiting for the lights to go out? Any interesting things?
I'm also CBC 1488 just to trigger people.
Hey, if you guys don't keep up with our group, there is some really.
G.I. Jane needs to go, I think.
I would go back and look all the way from this morning, and read all that. There has been some
Jesus
amazing drops all day,
Guys, and we're gonna add stuff as we're able to. Yeah, we're gonna add stuff. Alex Joe needs to go.
They spent most of the show just calling out people
We're
need
gonna
to
add
go.
stuff in there tonight and tomorrow as we can.
CBC's
We're able
back.
to. We're We're waiting for a couple confirmations on things, but that video ought to hold you over for a good little while. And if you have questions after you watch,
Jesus,
reach out in
dude.
the group and ask them. As soon as I see them, I'll answer them the best I can.
Bye, Alex Joel. Ken, have a nice evening. When will the EBS start? Well,
Good question.
I've lost the ability to text 45 directly, and God is only taking prayers at this point. So I really don't know, and nobody knows. It is when it happens. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be condescending, but we don't know.
Yes,
that whistle kills me.
Nothing more than saline.
Okay, he just said, we've heard they're nothing more than saline. We've heard that the V word are nothing more than saline.
Scientists and doctors.
What's up, Mark?
Itching to get the word out, guys.
Yes, and I would imagine the way this is all, when it all goes and it's all over and we switch, that every American will be able to go to the grocery store or go to the pharmacy anywhere and picks up that Hotry Cortiquin and a little pack, and it'll be about $3.
That was Hotry Cortiquin. Hotry Cortiquin. In case you're wondering what you need to pick up, Hotry Cortiquin in a little pack.
$, just in case you catch the flu.
Influenza A or B. You can make hydroxychloroquine at home.
I got some, what is it, tonic water, and I got some zinc. Which one is Doug and which one's Mike? I got hands. And I'm saving the...
Notice okay. I asked which one is Doug and which one is Mike. I'm new. He never gives me his name. He just says, I got hands, and beats on himself. And then who knows? What does that tell me? The one has hands.
Which one is Doug and which one's Mike? I got hands. And I'm saving the children.
That's Doug.
That's Doug. That's Mike.
Somebody had to tell him. That's Doug.
The dynamic duel.
The dynamic. The dynamic duel. The dynamic duel. You're going to go shoot pistols at each other at 10 paces.
There's so many. It looks so. Listen, when you get stuck with a needle, it doesn't make an indent.
The video's in Telegram.
Listen, when somebody gives you a needle and they stick it in your arm, it doesn't make a dimple in your arm. It breaks the skin and goes in, and they.
Oh no! Hey, what's up, Lemur? I don't. Hold on. Let me see if that. Let me see if that's still set up. Actually, you have to come over here, buddy. I'll play your music. Hold on. All right, we gotta do the game train with Liam. Hold on just a second. You want me to play your music? Yeah. Give me just a second. I don't have an animation made yet, but I can play your music. That's it, buddy. Here you go.
Hey guys, so recently there was a Nintendo Direct, a Nintendo Indie Direct, and from that, well, I like indie games and I like Nintendo, so then I watched it, and now I'm going to talk about a game from there. It's called Chris Tales. In Chris Tales, you it is an RPG, which means it does have dialogue and like turns and stuff. But it looked really promising, and the main mechanic is that you can rewind time. So you could like make the enemies younger or set them back to another like phase of their enemy form. So it looks really cool. The art style reminds me of like Cuphead.
So you can control time.
Yeah, you can control time. I really like the design, and I was watching a bunch of the stuff on the Indie Direct. It looked really good. Okay.
Why does mommy's collar glow in the dark?
No.
Is the rest of your shirt camouflage except for the glow in the dark collar? Does that kind of defeat the purpose?
But yeah, that's the thing. We haven't seen much on it. I don't think we have a release date scheduled yet, but it looks really good, and I can't wait for it.
Someone says Cuphead. It looks like a 1950s cartoon. Cuphead does.
Yeah, it's really hard.
It gets harder and harder. You can't talk up at the mic over there, okay?
I might do it on the game train sometime. Yeah, because I think I'll do like, I don't know, maybe 5 or so more until I actually get to that.
We're going to try to add a game train videos to the other channel.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
We started a new channel called Cold Beer Creations, and it's going to be when we get that thing I told you we got that I just bought. I'm going to do a live stream putting it together, and then we're going to start making stuff over there like stuff like science stuff.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
And you can do game train videos over there.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
All right. You want to read some chat?
Yeah. Lol. It says, do the kids at school know that you are a YouTube show?
You are on a YouTube show.
No, I go to virtual school, and when I do go to school for like TCAPs, because we have to go to regular school, we go there like 3 times a year. But this is my first time, by the way. We go there about 3 times a year to take TCAPs, and I just talk to my friends about like video games and stuff.
Oh. Yeah, you've been a couple times this year already.
My friend tripped over her shoe while we were outside. I was just sitting there eating Doritos because we got a snack after we did the test.
I think I should take a video of you running. And Liam, why do you run like you're on stilts?
Okay, I was tired from standing.
No, every time you've ever run in your life, it looks like you're on 6-foot stilts, and somehow they are also causing pain in your shoulders.
I'm not good at running.
He's trapped in the body of a 93-year-old man.
I'm bad at running.
I'm going to teach you how to run, and maybe we'll do a science project on it and see if we can make you faster.
Science project. Can I attach rockets to my legs? No, I shot into space and hit the roof of our garage.
You can bend your knee.
No, if we can time you running from one spot to another, and then we can do the right form of running and see if you're faster.
I know there's shoes that make you go fast.
No, we're not. You just need to bend. I've never seen a stick run. Liam runs. You know how like when you go to run, you like lean and your body bends? Liam stands straight up and nothing bends. It looks like a glass tube is running through the bases. He's so slow.
Okay, I'll read some of the chat. My friend couldn't run without looking to the left.
That's weird. I had a dog one time that was mentally retarded, and it only went in circles to the left. Like if it passed something on the right, it would have to go all the way around in a circle to the left. He couldn't turn to the right. Stretch out the pelvis. That's not for you. That's for me and mommy later.
When
William.
It was in chat, babe.
Also, when I was taking the teacups, I had my Street Fighter shirt on, and the person asked, "Hey, you like Street Fighter?" And I said, "Yeah." And then he didn't even respond. I think he was already halfway through his walk when I said, "Yeah."
There you go. Liam's got a Patriot Street Fighter shirt.
I wish I could. I haven't watched it yet.
We'll find it and steal it.
Yeah. First of all, our theater in our town closed down. Remember?
It's not on. It's streaming because COVID.
No, it is in theaters and it's on HBO Max, which we don't have.
I do.
What you do?
What the hell?
I do.
When?
Since the QAnon thing and somebody offered theirs to me.
Have it when I needed it for.
It's not for you. It's for me.
We will commence their arguing over Game of Thrones and HBO Max next time on Game Train. In the next episode of Game Train.
Tell everybody to go subscribe to the new channel.
Bye. Subscribe to our new channel.
What's it called?
Cold Beer Creations.
Cold Beer Creations on YouTube.
I'll see you next time, where I'll talk about Skull, another game from the
Like dipping tobacco skull?
No, it's spelled SKUL.
Skull.
Yes.
You said skull.
Yeah.
Skull.
Skull.
That's better, but still it's weird.
Him how to talk. He talks more properly than you.
I don't want to hear it, Miss Pop.
Meanwhile, Dad, after the show.
What?
Is that how I sound?
Maybe.
What's the sound it makes when I'm beating an ass? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's how you sound.
The whip crack sound effect.
What skeleton?
He's talking about when Liam runs around the bases. That's the skeleton game. Most people call it baseball unless Liam's running.
Does Liam like that skeleton game, or is it R-rated?
I don't know what skeleton game they're talking about. Do you?
There's Undertale, which has Sans, who's a funny skeleton.
I don't think that's it. All right. Tell him bye.
Bye. I'll see you next time. Bye.
That's the game train. It's Liam with the game train.
Liam, let's go look at the moon.
Don't go look at the moon. It's the end of time. The Khazarians are coming. Thank you guys for hanging out with Liam. That's Liam with Game Train. Liam's going to be on the new channel as well.
Shoot the medicine in there. That's how you could tell ones are fake. And then the other one the other day, you could see him squirting the rest of it out. That ain't the way it works. Cold beer and thunder. I hear you. Tonic water and zinc every day. I got 8 bottles of tonic water. I got 3 bottles of zinc.
What's going on?
Deborah, that's a very
All
good
I said was okay. What happened?
point. Good way to put it. Thank you, Deborah.
Deborah,
I'm not sure how to say your last name. Folks, they have decades of evil to clean up. It won't happen overnight. It's going to take
it's
some
not.
time.
It'll take years to clean it all. But the worst part of it will get taken care of right away.
Right. Citizen journalist Richard is trying to stay cool right now because they're on to him and they're
I
after
think
him.
not. I think
He
they
did
told him
get
to
chased
pull
away the other
the hell
day.
out
That was a pretty funny video.
after he ran down the street in D.C.
He went down to Black Lives Matter Square or whatever, like screaming and shit. And yeah, he got chased away pretty quickly. He was like yelling. I mean, not like yelling at them, just like yelling while he was doing his interview. And then he got quiet when he came up to him, and then they did not like him being there at all.
And about started a riot the other night. I don't know if he's drunk or what.
Rob, I believe I'm in the same opinion of
They
you.
think everybody's drunk.
I think Trump cut off the bad vaccine and replaced it with saline. Just my opinion. That's my opinion as well. I don't have anything to say that is true other than that's just my thought process.
Did you know the person that invented hydroxychloroquine was murdered last.
Ah, he about got it that time. That's Mike breathing. It's because he's gigantic.
Year.
He's literally he's 9.5 feet tall.
He was from Canada.
Stephanie, I didn't say it was all saline.
Yes, you
says
did.
If it's saline,
So I told you to remember earlier. He said, "I've heard that it's nothing but saline." That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean it's nothing but saline?
why are some people having reactions? What's up with that? Some people
Nephilim.
are having reactions. I don't know if that's from the actual jab or what, or a combination of things that they've gotten, including the jab. So we have no way of knowing. We're just showed that they're having reactions.
Is there
And
any money
the narrative is something we can't check because of HIPAA and those kind of things.
Is there any money being donated to help the children? Is there a good charity? I don't recommend any
Nope.
charities when we just seized 320.
They're not donating any money.
There's money for everybody, and the children and seniors will be first to get it.
The guys, the humanity event, this is going to
Anytime you ask them if they're selling a kid's T-shirt, they always sidestep it. No money's being donated. Instead, there's enough Vatican money to pass around.
seesaw needs for charities.
It's a dangerous combination, Brandon.
All crooked anyway.
CEOs of like Goodwill making $300,000 to $500,000 a year. That's just
What about you selling shirts that say "Save the Kids" and it's all going to your pocket? What about that?
ridiculous.
The guy that
Red
did
Cross, the Red
PCR
Cross,
He'd have to have a neti pot the size of a 55-gallon drum.
the Red
Good
Cross
luck.
peddling adrenochrome in their blood supply.
What? What did you
test.
say?
Fauci
The
is
Red
the
Cross
guy
is just
that
giving it out?
figured it out yet. He's been arrested. And
It's
dealt
all.
with
It's all go get young.
Little bit says
We have no way of knowing anything. That's exactly right.
David Duffy, does the COVID-19 and 45 becoming 19th commander-in-chief have any meaning? None at all.
I bet it does.
Canada were both murdered. Their names escape me right now, but they invented that drug.
Yeah.
Her name was Honey, I think.
What's the story on the shirt?
Seems legit.
They're asking.
The story on the shirt says there's nothing open on Saturday.
Okay, this is this is when I told everybody to start sending in shirt sizes. Wait till you see this.
I wasn't able to break into the place and make them myself. So there's
'Cause
either
he's
one or
getting
two things I'm gonna
frustrated.
do with the shirts, and I'll announce it now. Tomorrow, if we're still up and running, I will bring them some ideas of what I want. What do y'all think? And I'll ask
Ideas.
you right now. Do you want me to put the hands on there as well, and then the blocks on there with "Save Our Children," or no hands and just the way it was with "Save Our Children" and "Stop Child Trafficking"? So, because I'm going to go to about 3 different silk screeners tomorrow, or I will go to somebody online with my design and get prices. That's what I was using the other day when I was just making up the shirts. You can mock them up, and that's what I was doing. And there's plenty of people that have direct to garment printers. It's not silk screen,
Okay.
but it's pretty close, and it costs a few bucks more to do it that way, like $2.50 more a shirt. But you can, instead of me having to order, say I get 100 shirts and then I got to order 25 large, 25 extra large, 15 double extra large. This way, with that, if you do direct to garment, you could actually order 1, 2 at a time, and then you just tell me your size, and they ship it after. That way, I don't have to go pick up 100 shirts and worry about, do I need small ones, medium? The other way is I just order them through the person. They print them and they ship them out. That's probably the way we'll go with it. So that'll be the way it is. And somehow we're going to have to come out with a way what size everybody wants. Don't tell me now.
Praying hands, small hands, different size shirts. Can you do both?
Some prices for some people. Right now, this was only brought up Friday night. Okay. Nobody was open on Saturday, and I haven't had a chance to talk to nobody. I've went to a couple of websites and looked around. So I'm still throwing the idea
Makes
around
sense.
with a couple of companies, or I ask a couple of people I know if they know some good silk screeners for good prices. I think direct to garment's going to be the way we go, though.
All right. So direct to garment sounds cool. They're all asking if we can make the hands just a little bit smaller.
I said I want a shirt, but I want it with normal kids' hands, not giant hands.
Sure we can. It's not going to be like this one, guys. It's going to be like the one that I showed you in the Telegram group with the child's blocks on it. Okay?
Mm.
That's how it's going to look. And then on the sleeve, it'll say frog.
G.I. Jane asked for praying hands.
Sleeve. Maybe on the other sleeve will depend how much more it costs. I might put the American flag just on one color, like gray. But if that's too much, we'll just put frog news and the frog on the right arm and save the children and hashtag the two other sayings on there in smaller hands.
Lauren Baums asked, well, what about the chemtrails? Lauren,
Put frog legs on there.
Explains the chemtrails in a very detailed manner. That are.
Can I get a medium?
I will see if I can't find that video and post it in the Telegram group.
Actually, the last chemtrails I heard that were being
Speedos. I need a 4X, 2XL for me. Let me know.
They weren't bad for the environment. Not to say that the other ones were. There were aluminum.
He's gonna freak out.
Stuff in them, but I think the last of the chemtrails that you've seen was to interact with that stuff and cancel it out. But I don't know. You see what I mean? People are giving me their sizes.
I see that. The whole size down, executive.
Show starts at 9:30 every time.
I can't even load it. I can't even load in. Do they shrink? 4XL, please.
See.
No word, Rob. Rob asked if there's any word on the U.S., France, and Japan meeting at the Red Sea. There is no word.
Somebody asked, do they shrink? How would I know? I haven't even talked to anyone.
I'm on the screen again. I need a 2XL, maybe. Are they tight?
I've been snorting chemtrails for years. No problem.
Let me
That's
get
Eddie.
in touch with the folks, and I'll give you more information. Then ask you for sizes, and then we'll go from there. Okay,
Hey,
guys and girls?
Patsy 55. That's a very good question. Can we help the children in some way? I'm sure you are donating what you can from the shirts, but what can we do? Guys,
That's Patsy.
let's get this thing done, and there'll be more than ample places for us to go and volunteer or be able to send donations or whatever it is you want to do. Okay. I do know that there are 4 select people setting up children's camps all over
Eddie says I wear a size 14 shoe.
the country. Okay. All over the country right now to help these kids. So your help will be needed.
We got to help the kids, Patsy.
Is the national monument going to be blown up? Don't know.
Size 14 shoe.
We're not selling any red shoes. That was sick.
That was sick.
Maybe somebody else should be. Sounds like it's going to be trouble.
He said maybe somebody else should be in charge of the shirt. Sounds like it's going to be trouble. He's already given up his shirt idea.
Yeah, can you put a biscuit with a hair on the shirt?
Hot tree chloroquine.
Thanks, guys. Now we are sitting around the bar, shooting the crap, drinking a beer. FEMA camps. We could get t-shirts made.
FEMA camps are going to be for all those that get arrested when they unseal them indictments, guys.
Well, you got to know that the people that work for these people that are going to jail, they're in trouble too. If they ever drew up a contract for them, if they ever read a law, you know what they're in trouble too.
Thank you, G.I. Jane.
We like to have
This
fun.
is my favorite channel. Jesus, these guys are losing it.
Pentagon will probably remain. But the main 3 buildings, I know for sure the White House and the Capitol are gone. I'm almost sure the Supreme Court too is.
Those buildings are gone. They're no longer there.
Would our troubles go away if someone blew up the Georgia Guidestones? That
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
might be big trouble, I think.
Good answer.
The meat hammer wears double extra large. Gee, thanks, Eddie.
But why? But why? Why do you tell the damn Illuminati? But why?
That's a strong possibility. Rob says, you think Trump will be added to Mount Rushmore? I bet my last dollar he will be. Yep. July the 4th, it could happen.
Maybe they'll have it carved by then. Somebody needs to go by there and see if they're working on that.
Yeah.
That's
Anybody in
right.
South Dakota,
They're going to add Trump to Mount Rushmore.
Christy Domes, you watching? You tuning in? Here we go with
These
this
people.
Jesus.
Any updates on the borders that just keep coming? No, guys, there's no updates on the borders. All the narrative right now is about Maricopa County. in the
Jesus
country,
Christ.
Okay. If you saw something about the borders on mainstream media, just make it the opposite, and that's probably what's going on.
Somebody said, let me send Doug over the edge. Can we get them in tall sizes? Well, I hope
They're trolling you, Doug.
Because that's the size I need.
Imagine.
So
Short and
where do I
fat.
send the money?
Smithsonian
Look,
Institute.
listen, is anybody listening one time again? I haven't talked to anybody about ordering.
I asked him, I said, I need an extra large. Where do I send the money?
But listen, is anybody listening one time again? I haven't talked to anybody about ordering.
One time again.
I have looked at a couple of websites. I just said, not even 5 minutes ago, we'll worry about the money part of it once we find out more from somebody that can do the direct to garment. I don't know how much they shrink. I don't know anything about all of that. Okay, guys?
Well, Andy says South Dakota has closed Mount Rushmore since March.
Ooh, they
No
could
one
be
can get-
talking that thing right now.
Right, absolutely.
That's right.
That's not at all true. Trump was there on the 4th of July. Oh, I guess she could
Somebody
mean this
says
March.
Doug,
Yeah, it could be
and
true.
they cursed, so I ain't gonna put it on.
Oh, that was me. I said, Doug, God damn it, I need
I
a,
got
I
some
need a
old ones. You
shirt.
can have some old Harley shirts.
Oh, there it is.
I'm not
CBC 1488. Doug, God damn it, I need a shirt.
upset. I'm laughing at him.
That was Sue.
I'm
Doug, you're
600
getting upset.
pounds. Jesus Christ. What a load.
600 pounds.
I don't mean to make
Yeah,
fun of you.
yeah. Kathy brings up a good point.
Okay.
A lot of people in our circles, just my opinion, she says, I feel the majority of all people are awake or waking up. I've talked to a lot of peeps over the last couple of weeks that know a little, some know a lot of what is going on and coming up or going up. Guys,
With the
whether
shirts
you know a
enhance my
little or
man
know a
boobs.
lot, the thing about being awake or waking up is that even we are
What
gonna
a
be shocked
load.
when this finally does go down.
Doug, you're about 5'4" and about 350. Like, I don't know if we need to be talking about loads.
So you want to be careful with that. To the
Because
extent
you got big bones.
that you keep God involved for those people who think they know a little or know a lot, or those of us who think we know a lot and are planning on
Makes
helping each
sense.
other, but something catches us. Okay, something in there catches us.
That's my suggestion too, Mike. If
I need a shirt that fits over my
if
boobs.
tonight we go off air and everything goes black, keep that Bible close to you because it's going to be your best friend.
Mm,
You won't be able to call anybody. You might be able.
I'm out.
I
Make
don't
sure to
mean
check out Cold Beer
I'm
Confessional.
sure that ability will happen within hours, but right off the bat,
Oh,
it's
no.
gonna be scary. So keep your Bible.
Oh, no.
close to you.
Oh,
Keep
no.
your faith up.
Oh, no.
Know that everything's gonna.
No,
be
no.
You might.
That's a
hear
lot of
some
Cold Beer
things that
Confessionals in
scare
there.
the You know what out of you, but don't believe them all. That's the honest to God truth.
They just leave them up. They're like, fuck it.
Yes. I mean, if I grab 10 people out of Sam's Club or the grocery store right now and ask them anything about the birth certificates, I bet you 8 out of 10 people have no idea that they've been using their birth certificates their whole lives to trade on the stock market. Or
Right.
that they knew that we're going over to a new banking system. None of the banks seem to know, or they're not going to let you know if they know about.
Wow.
I mean, the ones that
Wow.
they've signed NDAs, non-disclosure agreements.
Shut that shit down. I took over a whole screen of
Once they
chat.
find out was it illegal votes in Arizona. They said 40 days, but I think it's going to be way sooner than that.
Frog
This
legs
ain't
on the
gonna wait
t-shirt.
40 more days, if you know what I mean.
I don't think so. It's coming to a head too quickly.
Once they bring the machines in, I would imagine if they bring machines in, see,
Godspeed.
I'm looking at everyone now. Once they bring the machines in and they could just use the machines, it's going to go at a really, really fast pace. And what it'll be like is almost like, you know how they do polls on TV?
Jane wants to be the shirt
They
model.
polled so many people, and that's how they get percentage. Well, if there's 4.5 million they need to do, but they only scan 1 million, and this is the result they get, that's going to be the result for the rest of them too. They don't have to scan.
Why you keep banning
See
me?
what I mean? After they've done so many, they're going to be able to tell you exactly, not exact number, but for pretty much all intents and purposes, how much cheating went on.
Rob's got a good point, guys. Rob Grove says, even diehard people we are watching to get our intel will experience a mind-blowing awakening.
Absolutely, because we don't know it all. Would it freak you out if you just found out that everybody runs a country or reptilian?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit posts.
It's not going to be rainbows.
Just like before. And praying hands on a 4X. Rainbows, unicorns, and praying hands. It's not going to be rainbows and unicorns.
Another picture I seen the other day, somebody was eating in the McDonald's in Washington, D.C., and when they opened their quarter pounder up, inside it had a Q on both sides of the box. That's cool.
Sure.
Don't know. That's a good question.
They say there's a solar storm coming and that we created it.
Solar tsunami.
They said it'd be
wow.
The scare that's coming is going to rock the world. So
Yes.
be prepared for that.
And the thing, Maricopa County, keep your eye on
That's right,
Maricopa
Brandon.
County, and understand that we all know by now, those of us that have been on this for a while, that when it's public that Podesta gets arrested, the shit is getting ready to hit the fan for sure. Okay, because that's going to lead to all the other arrests rather quickly.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. John Podesta is getting arrested.
Hillary tomorrow. She was hanged, not hanged, but executed over a year and a half ago. So what you're hearing might be what happened to her, but it just happened to her a year and a half ago. All the shootings are distractions. Finally, somebody with some sense. What size shirt do you need? I'm just playing, guys.
That's a big old gap. I thought that was what was whistling originally. It's not. It's the other one.
How about JFK Jr. out there?
Yep, the ending won't be for everybody.
That's right.
Oh,
We're
no.
gonna win, but we're gonna be changed as human beings.
Podesta was already arrested, but it had been made public.
4X. Kindness just tries to get a 4X over and over again.
Toilet Nazis made the solar
Yes,
system.
Podesta is the call sign, Mindy. That's right.
Excuse me.
Toilet Nazis made the solar system. Hillary is gone. Oh.
Said Hillary died from Kuru.
Yes, she did. When they were arrested.
That's right, Carolyn. Go watch them.
I
Get
would
the fuck off my
agree,
page.
Sue. There's a lot of people that are still asleep, but we can't. Don't want to use that expression. We can't waken the whole world. We can't.
We can't waken the
It's
whole
not
world.
Our job.
We
to
can't
inform
waken
people,
the whole
let
world.
them know what we know.
We can't have waken the whole world.
Religion. You don't want to stuff it.
We
down
couldn't
somebody's
has
throat.
waken
You got
the
to ask
entire
questions,
world.
Answer them. Try to explain it to them. Don't try
Woken.
to, red pill
Waken.
it down their throat. That's not the way it's going to work.
Don't put it down their throat.
God opened the Red Sea.
Always worked
and
for me,
waited
Doug.
till all. How do you say that word?
But to be fair, it didn't work for Jake Paul. It seems like he's going to catch charges for that.
Men were in the path before.
All Pharaoh's
Okay.
men.
We're in it before he destroyed them. God's timing is perfect.
Okay.
Everything has been in place. I would agree 110%.
Amen.
Waking and bacon.
The real info is pretty much what we've been.
Doug looks perfect on my TV, and he throws his hands up. She's got an extra wide screen, Doug.
Sharing with you, not even skeptically, but openly. That's the real info. I mean, if you were around in October of 2017 and you've seen the Q board, you'll know what the real info is if you've done any research whatsoever.
If you guys don't know,
But it's amazing. It's amazing you idiots didn't show up until after that the Q boards quit posting. That's weird.
what Kuru is, it's a
All of
disease you
them.
get from
All of
eating
them.
Human flesh. And
Human.
you spontaneously just start laughing. Sort of like Hillary.
Spontaneously
That's the first sign of it.
humans.
You get sores in your mouth, which we seen that it looked like there was actually a hole right through her tongue at one time.
Which we
And
seen.
here's something that I did when I went to my doctor about my condition. I said, I can't wait till the med beds are here. And he looked at me and he didn't say, what are you talking about? He knows about them.
No, he doesn't. He wants to send you to a psych ward. I can't wait till them med beds are here. Okay, Dad, let's check your blood pressure one more time. You're not getting ready to pass out on me, are you?
And don't
Your
you know
cholesterol
that
is high.
if
You're
these
right.
Things come out. There's not going to be that big a demand for doctors. They're going to have to get a new job.
Hmm.
And the other thing,
There'll be
we
no more
haven't talked
doctors.
about, Mike, haven't said one word about another bunch of places that are getting blown up is a
Crew.
Yes.
where they manufacture drugs at. Because there's a supply they're going to keep of them to weed you off on.
I seen it drop today. Yeah, I seen it drop today where 34 in the mirror is 43.
Uh-huh.
They could be 43 buildings and stuff.
34 in a mirror is 43. No, it's not. It's a backwards 4 and a backwards 3.
Yep.
34 mirrored would be 43, but not in a mirror. Those are two different things.
Hillary's ready, Dad. I believe that time for a tribunal she would have.
That is spot on, Mindy. Thank you.
90% cut in beef production.
Camilla's a lizard. Saw some pics of her
Beef
mask.
production. Meat hammer.
Well, it looked like there was stitches on her neck the other day that the mask was so bad.
I thought that's where they took her Adam's apple out.
Ooh.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, the meds fix what? Erectile dysfunction. Come on, man. What size shirt you need? Oh my God. All right, guys. We've been about an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
That's all been cleaned up. Those tunnels under the White House have been flooded and everything.
Yes.
They rescued the children under the White House. Yeah.
With demolition teams to drop it in the ground.
Yes. I think, and I don't want to say for sure because I don't know. I would imagine who they could rescue, they have to this point. You got to know that a lot of them can't come up to the top. They'll get what like divers get, the bends.
To be fair, I am pretty fucked up. But that's a normal thing. I don't even do the show without drugs anymore. Good call, Carolyn.
They're so far underground and have lived there for so long. They can make their lives better underground, but they'll never be able to.
You know where I can get some? You got a plug, Carolyn?
Bring them. They're so far underground, 60, 70 miles, 100 miles underground.
Thank you, Robert.
That you can't bring them children up. You can't bring them people up. There's just no way.
That's the episode for her husband. Oh my God.
Carolyn's the plug.
Yeah, they won't make it if they come up.
No. They tried that in the park in New York, and that's what they needed the ventilators for.
Much love to you too, Jackie.
Oh, okay.
They wouldn't want to tell you that. They didn't need the ventilators so much for
brain skull.
The virus. They needed them for the baby.
Crack cocaine. Are we just yelling words out that we like?
God bless our military. God bless our patriots. God bless the United States of America. God bless humanity. I don't know what.
Getting some dome from Carolyn.
I don't. Sorry.
Everybody's going to know soon.
I don't know. He doesnn't know what Project Bluebeam is. He's supposed to be the conspiracy guy. He doesn't know what Project Bluebeam is.
Your whole family thinks you're nuts. I haven't talked to my daughter since Christmas. Sent her a message.
How fucked up is that? He hasn't talked to his daughter since Christmas. When he was supposed to be at her birthday, taking her out to dinner on January 6th, he was storming the Capitol with his friends. Well, with other people.
again today. She don't answer the phone.
Yeah,
That
mine
hurt. That
thinks
hurt
I'm
a
nuts
lot.
too.
Who has med beds? I don't know, but I want one
Thank you,
personally
Rob.
from us. What's that one? Jason Q proclaimed yesterday that the USA is an island on 30% down of
30 foot down is all.
I take donations or tips in cash, credit, no Zimbabwe dollars, but I do accept pain pills, Carolyn.
Don't think so.
I've dug down 30 feet and there's not water, not unless you're close to the shore.
Yeah.
Well, let's
I
put
live,
it this
I
way.
live in the boonies. We dig wells. It's
Let me
120
tell you
foot before we
this.
get enough water.
There are
Mm.
tunnels that run from the United States over to England, okay, under the ocean. So when we're talking miles and miles under the ocean, if the motion, let's say the ocean's 10 miles deep, well, 200 miles deep, they made a tunnel and went under there under the rock.
Mindy, you can.
That's right. If the ocean's 10 miles deep, then they made a tunnel 200 miles deep to get to England, because it's easier than taking a boat or a plane, if you will.
Feel free to share that in the group if you want to, but just hold on until they turn a little bit more of it loose.
Me and Godzilla save the evergreen.
We're, 3D. We're getting ready to go to 5D, right, Mike?
Yep. Project Bluebeam.
4D is torture.
Freaky stuff. It is freaky stuff.
My son's ready to have me committed. He tells me I'm going to call the guys with the white jackets.
I agree. Go ahead. Make the call. Make the call.
Mattresses on the wall.
Scott McKay's father is the general.
But here's the thing is,
we went red for a second. We back.
More people like us than them. There's no way.
Guys, the majority of the people.
Jason needs an 8-ball.
I don't know if the majority is fully awake. I would say probably 55%, approaching 60. But the majority of the people have an inclination that something is happening, that things need to be need to change, and they need to change immediately.
What was I going to say? I've got a senior moment. Oh, look, we can talk about this.
I sent several bad checks without a single thank you. Thank you for the bad checks. I appreciate it.
It's not very accurate.
No.
I don't think our country, unless they announce it through your phone, not on TV, okay? Not on TV. What our DEFCON level is, I wouldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm. At least they got that.
I talked to a guy yesterday.
At least they got that right.
Navy. Currently just got off a shipment, finally got stationed to land. And he come over and cut my grass for me and whatnot. And I asked him, I says, what do you think's going on? And he says, we're not even allowed to speak of it. I said, well, can you deny the poke? And he says, yes. And he said over 75% of the military has denied the poke. And they can't throw you out for not taking it.
Right.
Look like the clump SWAT cousins.
I bet they're giving them vitamin D, if anything. It says current DEFCON level's 5. Hard to believe. When we were just at 2.
I think the person who runs that website is just as crazy as y'all.
From the Ukraine border, supposedly.
Right.
Cops work for the man. Who's the man? Who's on first?
That's right, Rob. All right, Doug.
Let's wrap it. I talked to National Guardsmen in Washington.
It's a possibility that we could get all the money back for the politicians that's stolen. There's more than enough to go around from what we understand.
All right, guys, let's wrap it. We've been an hour and 20 minutes.
By the way, the current DEFCON level, they were all for this website when it said it went up to level 2. But now that we're back to 5, no, I wouldn't trust that unless you see it somewhere else. I wouldn't trust that website. I don't know about that. Okay.
Again, if
5 is basically peace.
Something comes up tomorrow, I'll go live. But our plans are every other day at the moment.
That's so we can keep our spot.
The more we have shows, the more chance we have of getting taken down. Remember it like that too. And that's what Mike meant. We keep our spot on YouTube, on Facebook. Hopefully,
keep our spot. Okay.
Backup channels and
Don't make fun of inhalers. I have one.
But anyways,
Somewhere.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Mike.
In the meantime, enjoy our posts on our timeline, guys. We'd love to see you there as well.
Don't forget to share this out, like it, share it out to your friends. Once again, like always, you know, we're in here called the Great Awakening, just like up on my wall. Well, all we're trying to do is help people understand what's going on. If we help one person, we feel like we've done our job on every show, just one. But we got 822 people on the stream right now. Hold on, Mike. I'm not going to go off. I want to screenshot that for my group. 822.
He's bragging about it. So he goes around. He goes around to his Facebook after this and puts a post up about how many people are on, how many people watched, how many comments they have.
Hold on just a second. Okay. But if we help just one person, we've done our jobs. This is a place where you can come, not be ridiculed, share your ideas with us like you do in Telegram, and talk back and forth with us. It means the world for us to communicate.
I don't. Do you have a med bed too? No. I don't actually need an inhaler. It's a prescription that probably should have been taken away from me for a long time ago, but it is good if you're ever like feeling congested or allergies or whatever. Like to have one, they actually do open you up, even if you're sick.
You guys, because that's what
Albuterol is amazing.
He wants us to be friends. He doesn't want us to be enemies. He wants us to share what's coming to us, and there's a new life.
Be friends, not enemies.
A new world coming to us. Actually,
that makes sense.
Keep that Bible close to you, because you're gonna need it. Just like you need it every day, you're going to need it more and more. Mike, anything in closing?
I'm going to hold
By the way, guys, we're holding over 100 people every stream. We've been building like crazy. We just passed 1,700 subs on our way to 2,000. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Hostage and have her here.
And we're having fun.
In a good way. Okay. I'll have her tomorrow, guys. I promise you. God bless each and every one of you. We love you all. And thank you for coming and spending time with us. And y'all have a great night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you for doing this.
Tuesday night,
above and beyond.
Check it out. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same bat channel, same bat time. Bye.
No. You said same channel, same time. Where are we at? You're supposed to be 9:30 Eastern. It's already 10:30. What's going on? What's going on? You can't trust the froggets. You never could trust these froggets. Oh, by the way, I needed to play this before we go anywhere. So, Patriot Street Fighter sent out a message to his group. It was not good. It was not good. Actually, I kind of consider it a slap in the face if I was one of his fans. This is just a voice message. There's nothing to see, but let me play it as soon as I can grab it. If I can find it. Bow. Here it is.
Going to try this again. I think I dropped this in the chat room. Want to make sure it goes into this thread so everybody gets it. Folks, many of you know that there's a distinct possibility.
Good job, Telegram.
Not be on the tour, the Patriot Street Fighter Tour / Arise USA Tour, right at the outset in Atlanta on the 17th. For the time being, it looks like I'm going to pick up the tour once it hits Dallas. Pardon me. Of course, the Patriot Street Fighter coach and Harley hauler will be in tow behind the tour buses with me not on them. There is a distinct possibility
with me not on them.
Once those buses get to Houston as they hit.
So the first 4 cities, or the first several cities before they get to Texas, it's more like 10 cities. Before they get to Texas, he's not even going to be on the tour. He's just waiting until the tour comes to Texas, then he's hopping on.
Texas. There's a possibility I may run down there. Anyways, be there, picking up the tour there. Of course, at that point, I'll have my bike. And I know we've got a VFW, President VFW, Alan Reams down there, has a ride scheduled.
Now, I know this doesn't mean much to us unless we were going there to troll him with our cold beer shirts on. But there are people like in Shreveport and Atlanta and Nashville and all these places, all these first stops that they're going through, that donated money to see this dumbass. And he's not even going on those until it hits Texas because he can't fly out to Atlanta and hop on the bus there.
With veterans, so I'd like to try to ensure that we make that happen. And of course, we'll go from Houston to Austin, then up to Dallas for 3 days of events. Now, what I'd like to say is that there is still an outside possibility that I make it to the outset in Atlanta on the 17th. It's a possibility, depending on what happens here and just, beating this threat back again. And if it's doable, that means I would just go ahead and jump that tour and do the first 2 weeks without bringing the bike along and pick it up in Dallas when I'm here. So there's a couple things I'm trying to work on. Again, we'll find out here in the next week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, what's possible. And those of you who expressed disappointment, got some friends over there in Birmingham that expressed disappointment that I'm not going to be coming through there, and I apologize for that. But what I will do is any of the cities.
What if you donated to see him?
This tour, because of these type of situations, I will make sure that I.
He's got that same cold. He's got that same cold Jason Q seems to always have, I think.
Any of the cities that I happen to miss on this tour because of these type of situations, I will make sure that I schedule special Patriot Street Fighter events.
Okay.
In the cities that I miss.
Making up for it.
These, of course, will be paid events.
What? They're paid events. They already paid once to see you on the bus. And now they've got to pay again to see you in their city? They already paid once. Seems weird.
Because I'll be coming I'll have to deal with venues and all those
venues
things.
and
But
yeah, okay.
I will definitely set events in the cities that I miss, and these will be just specific to Patriot Street Fighter. And I likely would be bringing a few other speakers in, inviting some very powerful speakers in as well. But I do want to let you guys know, thought about this, there'd be people that donated from around the country, hoping that we're going to get a chance to make that connection in their cities. And some of those cities, you'll know ahead of time if it has to be.
8-ball fever.
I'll let you know ahead of time if I won't be able to be on those legs of the tour. And where I'm not, I will make sure I come back after this tour is over for a special event. Anyways, hope that helps. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Got a great guest tomorrow on the Tipping Point on Revolution Radio, Dr. Cordy Williams from out California. He's the megaphone Marine you saw staring down or calling down the thunder on the Sacramento police up there at the Capitol building when those protests were happening. And I don't want to say shame them into understanding their obligation to the Constitution, but he became certainly known about that or for that, and he's done some great work since then. That'll be tomorrow night. I will do our normal live stream tomorrow, and we will catch up all you guys then. Appreciate what all of you are doing, and thanks for all those donations. They're still rolling in. Hopefully that'll continue throughout the tour so we can keep this thing moving forward, and I'm looking forward to it. Love y'all.
You're going to have to pay again, guys. Once wasn't good enough. You got to pay twice, at least. What is this? A general update. I haven't seen any Patriot Street Fighter video. Oh, God. The audio. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
A giant.
That we are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable
A giant.
that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from.
I swear I think Scott's more bald than I am. I shave mine every 2 days.
Of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter.
All he has is sideburns. At least I have facial hair.
Government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly,
Oh, yeah, hold your speaker closer. Sounds great. Fuck.
while evils are sufferable than to right them.
And this is Will Bird with the Cold Beer Confessional. Thank you for joining us tonight. We got an amazing show for you. Thank God you guys showed up. I was beginning to get a little bit lonely, and I'm glad you're here with us tonight. I hope you can hear me all right. Am I coming through clear? I don't know. I can't actually hear myself. I just fucking stick a speaker to the microphone. Hope it comes through all right. Jesus
By
Christ.
abolishing the forms to which
This guy claims to be on the radio. I'm a radio host.
they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations,
Usurpations.
the same object evinces a design to reduce them under
Who was I making fun of that day I put the mic in the drawer and was yelling at the desk?
absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security.
It's your final call for gate C3. C3, final call.
The world is waking up, and this is the tipping point.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scott McKay here, one of the Patriot Street Fighters in the nation out there taking
Our
back
chat or their
the
chat?
country and the world from the scumbags. The general is in the house. By the way, don't you love this low-tech approach to kicking ass? It is it's the way we roll, man. There's no time to stop when the
I guess I
battle
can
is
do
going
both,
on. You gotta
actually.
pick up whatever weapons in front of you. Worry about that stuff later. So tonight it is the 26th of April. Got a couple pieces of information right up front. Nothing earth-shattering. Definitely going to beat up on the mask wearers tonight. Yeah, you mask wearers.
What? Did we freeze? Oh, okay. We're back.
What can I do for you?
Mm.
What
I don't
can
think you
do for
can.
you?
I don't think you can do anything for me.
I'm willing. Sometimes not, because sometimes I think to myself,
I'm willing,
what
but
am I
I'm
gonna share
not.
with you what that mask is doing to you? As I said before, it's going to lead to a lot of people that are going to be removed from the gene pool, which isn't a bad thing because that means there's not going to be offspring that have that same type of mentality. I know it's a shitty thing to say, but you know what?
Says the
Every
cripple.
one of you are endangering my life and my freedom by wearing that mask. If things keep me asleep at night,
My back's itching like crazy.
it's the idea that we have a growing revolution. A
I'm
patriot
allergic to Scott.
and I mean that because I'm learning it. What keeps
Why
me
do you
awake
sell masks?
is that there's so many people wearing that forking, idiotic mask. Unbelievable. So, getting to the point of tonight, this is not the show if you're brand new.
Unbelievable.
To know the truth, and I'm not here to assuage people's feelings or necessarily even to make friends.
Mm.
I'm here looking for freedom, and I bring you whatever needs to be brought to you to wake you up and point
Big
you
kick in the
to the
ass.
machine that I've been fighting for 2.5 decades, trying to wake people up.
Brad yelling at Kristen.
Not always nice, as you know.
Kristen!
I'm nice.
The
and I'm
kids
very
are on the
kind and polite
speaker.
to nice, kind, and polite people. But I'm a bastard to people that are rude, that embarrass people in public,
You could have just stopped with "I'm a bastard."
that are impolite, inconsiderate. I happen to lose my nice guy nature when I'm around those kind of people. Hence why shills get beat up here, with great joy, of course. That's the way we handle things here. A lot of things that I don't like playing out in this plan. It's
Who do you think you're beating up by giving them attention in your chat? Who are you beating up? What are you beating? This dick. That's about it.
itself, which is still a plan. I'll tell you what I don't like about it either. So this is about the truth. It's not about making a happy world for everybody. It's about telling you the truth. Making it a happy world is up to me. It's up
You didn't even make a good speed bump for a minivan, Scott,
to you.
much less a radio
One of
host.
the things that, well, I won't even mention Schwarzenegger. Something that Schwarzenegger said once, I thought was a great philosophy he had. But since he's turned out to be one of the scumbags that was once one of my heroes, he doesn't merit it. But anyways, again, I always have to remind folks, if we have a channel that gets burned because they're afraid to fight little old me, then you will always find the next channel that's active at scottmckay.us. That's the main website. You find the YouTube link, click that on. We're on Patriot Street Fighter 11 right now. I'm stripping down YouTube videos from there now, as you notice, and I always come back, almost always, with a little 2-minute video that says, hey, here's where you go find it on Rumble. Thanks, YouTube. I appreciate your live streaming capability, and I also appreciate your video compression rates. You're good for something. And also advertising where you can find my videos on Rumble, Brighteon, BitChute. Brighteon's my favorite. It's the fastest upload speed of anything I've ever seen. Before I can even hit the enter button, it's practically uploaded. But Brighteon and BitChute get censored by social media platforms. So if I put one of their links up, they won't go anywhere. So that's why I got to use Rumble links to get out all of our work. All of my work is on Rumble, Brighteon, and BitChute. You can always find all that work there. Gets put there.
We just stay here on YouTube, even though it's a pain in my ass and takes a lot more time, because this is where the war is being fought. And this is where I'm going to stay until we bring them down, or the scumbags that run the company, or the little pink haired boys that are wearing, their sister's skinny jeans, or their former ballet slippers and dresses, whatever you call those tutus. Those people that are at YouTube that sit in these rooms and do this kind of stuff, take our stuff down. I'll be here long after they're gone.
Are you trying to say that they're into dance or interpretive art or cross-dressing or homosexuals? Who is being mean to you, Scott? Show me. I will make them sorry.
So I'm feeling better, thank you. Actually, I turned a corner on Saturday, and somebody asked me, do you think you got COVID? I'm like, I don't know. It sure seems like it. I got a call from Dr. Stella Emanuel. You probably remember her, the badass Nigerian doctor that was on the Capitol Hill steps raining down hellfire on the medical cabal, because she knows what they're doing. And she's a beast. We're going to have her on the show, but she's a beast, very well known out there in the world now. Nigerians know the meaning of the word freedom. That's why they come here. They're so viciously pro-Trump. They're so viciously pro-freedom. They're willing to fight.
The guys with 4-inch soles wearing a bikini,
fighting, putting their medical career on the line. But I was turning the corner by the time that they got to me, but it's better to address it anyway. Somebody asked me, like, all you people that got hammered, myself, Ron got hammered, Mike Adams, Lacey.
He needs to go to slow chat, honestly. I don't think he knows how. Clearly, he doesn't know how to use a microphone. He doesn't know how to use a computer. He doesn't know how to upload. He doesn't know how to do anything. But he's going to have to go to slow chat. There's some nights where I think we're going to have to go to slow chat soon. Like, it's crazy how fast the chat moves. You can't even keep up with it. It's not worth chatting. You know what I mean? No one sees your message. You just catch random ones. It's even getting hard for me to keep up with it, like trying to read it.
Is a video, a girl. I heard Amanda Grace.
Some nights is not too bad.
There's others that I don't know, people that I met backstage. So we were wondering, hey, did they release a bioweapon back there? They're going to do these things, folks. There's major movement in this revolution of patriots. These events that you saw in Tulsa.
I have Harley Hills. They're not as high.
They have me on that schedule there to actually speak this time. How about that? So, but these movements, these big events are happening with real firepower. So guess what? That means the battle is on. The players on the battlefield. And they're gonna, like Dr. Stella said, they're gonna come after you guys. They're gonna use every weapon necessary.
The greatest troll we ever had on Scott McKay was the day Patriot Street Fighter 6 went down and my video went viral. And when he went to search which channel he needed to go to next, he couldn't remember which one he was on. He couldn't remember which one he already owned. He couldn't remember, what number he was going to. He found my video instead of his channel and freaked the fuck out. Freaked out. Made 4 videos in a row about it.
To try to bring you down.
Some dime store douchebag.
Saturday morning, you think you have COVID? Well, what are you doing about it? I'm like, what am I doing about it? I'm kicking its ass. That's what I'm doing. I'm kicking its ass.
Kicking its ass.
Warring this thing out, and we're gonna win it.
Beat the shit out of that woman and left her in a ditch on Twitter.
You get over the counter cough medicine, all that stuff. But then Dr. Stella said, look, you need this, and this, and you need a prophylactic prescription to last you for the year. Because
if this is Brad's big announcement, we better check it out live. I'd hate to miss a big announcement like this.
Everybody.
Hey, Brad.
Welcome.
What's up, big dog?
I don't have any facial hair. I got a little bit. It's growing back kind of quick. I shaved it.
Face made out of silly putty.
Clean as a whistle, but
the jawline of a prepubescent girl, also slightly overweight. The girl, not you, Brad. I'm sure you're very fit. I got in trouble for making somebody cry the other day. I'm sure you're very fit, very healthy, excellent cholesterol numbers. Your white blood cell count is on point. I'm sure you are very fit.
I'm gonna do this first.
I don't want anybody to cry.
What I want to do first, before we get going into the
big announcement
show.
Big announcement, Brad.
I've been wanting to do this for a long time.
Where's the announcement?
Go ahead and do it because our show is not going to be long tonight.
Good.
And, so this is a great time to do it. But there's lots and lots of people that I want to say thank you to for making donations and things to get the website up and running. I mean, this thing is going to be first class.
Donate to a millionaire to get a website going. A millionaire needs a donation to get a website going.
Guys, and what you've done. And so I'm not going to call out amounts or anything like that, but I want to just go through some names. And a lot of you have sent. You look like a little boy with no facial hair.
General vagina.
Yeah, I know. I look young without it. I know. But a lot of you have sent gifts. You wouldn't believe the stuff that I've gotten. And I'm going to show it all to you here soon. But tonight, I want to just recognize those that have donated and to the cause. And, it's just I'm overwhelmed. And I'm just going to go down the list here. And it's going to take a few minutes here, so bear with me. But
okay.
I'm just going to go through a list of names here. Cassidy Love, Heather Hartwig.
Damn, I really wish I would have donated now.
Hawkins, Mitchell Lemon, Sherry Stockwell, Michelle Lingle, Charlotte Primos, Denise Bolton, Kelly Lear, Tina Henderson, Eric Brown.
Mariah, if he says your name, we're getting a divorce.
Glenda Jordan, Paula Stevenson.
Better hope somebody, it doesn't sound like you donated. Maria.
Corona, Pam Garbers, Kathy Pointer, Karen McCaw, MC capital CAA, I think. McKay or McCaw, I think. Greg Garbers, Joanne Herndon, Cindy Humphreys, Dana Blanchard, Tina Peters, Pamela Daly, Irene Cowart, April
Look
Moore,
for our trolls.
Misty Carey.
I donated under Big Daddy Meat Stick. I don't know if he'll read it or not.
Schmidtke. Okay.
Oh, no. The stream went down. Come back.
Name, please
Come back.
Jeanette Connor and Shokert, maybe.
Chokert.
Okay. Tammy Adams.
It's a mix between choke and yogurt.
Kapik Eva Sue, maybe something like that. Robin Alberg, Lee Parson, Caressa Muir, Dale Kilo, Tara Lewis, Roger Hall, Katrina Alamond, Jamie Bird, Angela Lively, Marissa Pierce, Katie West, Linda Riley, Riehle, Reba Pritchett, Jamie Powers, Kimberly Velasquez, Dallin Orcutt, Carrie Gagney, Linda Barber, Susan Wigand, Deborah Starkey, Jason Graves, Anna McCoy, Jessica DeVries, Thad Smith, Shirley Franklin, Kevin Dagan, Melissa Raby, Jerry
Kevin Bacon. 6 degrees of separation.
Booth, Kay Chung, Susie
John Wilkes Booth. That makes sense.
Courtney Sweden.
That makes a lot of sense.
Sherry Feely. I think it's Cherie. Kim Profit. Laurie Yingling.
No.
With a Y. Yingling.
Come on.
Let's see here.
Sorry if it buffers for a second.
Debbie Compton, Richard Simpson, Kelly LaSala,
Mike Hawk,
Brenda Alanis, Alaniz, Sandy Haas, Cindy Belt,
John Wilkes Booth. He said John Booth.
This is just unbelievable. I tell you what I'll do is I'll stop there tonight because I could go on forever. Okay, and I'll do some more tomorrow.
Forever.
Okay, I'll do some more tomorrow. And all the people that sent me stuff, I'm going to do a show where I'm going to show everybody what you sent. And I'm telling you what, guys, you're not going to believe some of this stuff. It's unbelievable. So, thanks to all of you. Okay, exciting times.
That's what I'm saying. I'm out here doing a fucking full-on production. This motherfucker has 15,000 people watching him. And he's a millionaire, and they're sending him money hand over fist. Like, I don't get it.
We'll go with the funny stuff first.
Okay. Funny.
We'll go with the funny stuff first. All right. So I'm gonna get it over to Let me put it over here.
Let's do it.
Isn't this sad? It's going to be the last night to do the old camera, the old phone filming
Thank God.
the computer. The last night,
This show's been shit for months.
Okay. Okay.
Got to find the right grift. Ain't that the truth?
This up. Now,
Oh,
as
no.
you know, if you've been following along at all, our resident basketball player, aka Brainiac, LeBron James,
Okay.
decides
LeBron James did do some stupid
put his
shit on
2
Twitter.
cents in
That's
on
true.
everything, because obviously he knows how to play sports, and that
He got
makes
that
him an expert at everything. And so LeBron, as you know, probably already, basically, in somewhere up north, let's say a black lady tried to stab another black lady. I'm talking knife in hand. If you haven't seen it, look it up. Going for the stab, and the officer had to shoot her. Well, that doesn't sit well with LeBron, okay? And because he don't want to save another black lady's life if a white person has to do it, okay? And so anyway, I thought this was interesting. You need to see this. This is the kind of mentality we're dealing with here. This is
God, I wish we could speed this up.
mentality.
So slow.
That we're dealing with here. This is the stupidity of this person.
I don't want nothing to do with white people. I don't believe that they want anything to do with I don't want no. It's me and my boys. I don't want nothing to do with white people. I don't believe.
Doug couldn't say pharaohs. There's no way.
It's me and my boys. I don't want nothing to do with white
He
people.
couldn't say coincidence.
You know what, LeBron? Nobody wants to do anything with your racist behind. Okay? It's unbelievable to me. Do you know, can you imagine what would happen?
Tuning in from Columbus, Ohio? No, it happened in Columbus, Ohio.
Imagine if another ball player that happens to be Caucasian came out and said something like that. He would be just as ignorant as LeBron, but he would be run out of the league. They would drop him off from everything, every promotion he ever had, every endorsement. They'd run him slam out of the league. I don't want to hear it about white privilege. Privilege my behind. Okay? Unbelievable. He is a piece of crap. I don't care if he's a great basketball player. He's a piece of crap. Okay? All he does is stir the pot for the deep state. That's all he does. Now, I thought that these guys, this was really funny. This is this is really good. Okay, check this out.
You ever wondered what actors and actresses do when they have to get in shape really fast for a movie?
Wow. So what kind of smut are we showing here?
Disturbance. Will you have LeBron call my cell phone right away, please? Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. No, can you put the knife down, please, sir? Sir, no, sir, don't stab it. No, stop stabbing. Stop. Oh, hold on. It's LeBron. LeBron, hey, yeah, it's me again. Listen, I'm out here at this disturbance call, and there's a guy trying to stab another guy with a knife. What do you think I should do? Why does that matter? Okay, well, they're both black. One guy's trying to stab another guy with a knife. Deadly force is completely justified. Uh-huh. I see.
That music's going to get me. Damn it.
But you do care if a white cop kills a black person.
I don't know what that's a remix of.
Doing it to save the life of another black person? I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then again, you are really good at basketball, so I guess I'll take your word for it. All right. Yep. Okay. All right. Thanks, LeBron. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. What? Nothing. I gotta go. Sorry, guys. You're on your own. Good luck.
Hey, Chief LeBron. Yeah, I've seen some naked dude running down Fifth Avenue. Yeah, 90 degrees weather, yes. So, perfectly acceptable. Okay. You know better than us, so, yeah, I understand. I'll go shoot some hoops then. All right, take care.
Yeah, he basically put out a hit on somebody. You can't do that in that position.
What an absolute clown. It's an absolute
Where is the big announcement?
Yeah. Yeah, I just saw where somebody made a comment about the country singer. Yeah. If they didn't have double standards, they wouldn't have any standards at all.
Okay.
Okay.
F's in the chat. Bradford. 10 Days of Darkness. I knew I should have planned for this.
It's
okay.
Completely sad.
Braun. Ames. Yeah, I know what it is. I'm just playing my part here
Completely sad.
as the host.
I
okay.
know he's done a lot of good things and yada yada yada, but he is about dumb as a block.
What's his name that called his buddy the N-word? Joking around with him.
Somebody just said LeBron couldn't be as good as Michael Jordan, so he had to start acting like Colin Kaepernick. That's good. That's good right there. That's good. And that's exactly right.
Facebook police kept pausing your video.
Suspended, but he won't. They won't touch him. They won't touch him. Okay. But you know what we can do? You and I can boycott the NBA.
That's right. Morgan Wallen.
We can boycott the NFL and everything else. They hate us.
I'm about to boycott Brad. You don't get to this news.
We're stupid enough to keep giving them our money. And until people get some backbone and quit worrying about their own selves and enjoying things.
Kristen!
I don't enjoy watching people that hate me.
They're connected to the thing.
So, but you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is.
But you watch me, Brad.
Stop watching that crap. Okay, I tell you this. I saw last night, or I read this earlier today. The Oscars, I don't even know what that's for. It's something to do with movies. I couldn't tell you the difference between an Oscar and an Academy and a Grammy or anything else. But anyhow, the Oscars, I heard 2 years ago, had 43 million people watching it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It says it's
yes, he's a millionaire.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter because
his home's valued at $985,000 or some shit like that. Plus he drives a Hummer. Plus all the other assets.
But here's the deal:
on a pyramid scheme.
People that watched this Oscars 2 years ago. Last year it dropped to 23 million, and do you know what it was last night? Less than 10 million. Nobody wants to watch their bull crap any longer.
Tell them that is true. That's all true.
You, America. Tell them, show them where the.
It was the lowest ratings ever, I think.
Stop there.
Well, since they've been recording ratings of it.
I want to show you one other thing that I thought was really funny.
I don't care that he's a millionaire. I think it's strange if you're a millionaire and someone has to donate your Bluetooth speaker.
All right,
or if you're a millionaire and you open up donations and say, I don't want to take anybody's blessing away. You guys go ahead and send money and we'll build a website. When he could take $2,000 and have somebody build a badass fucking website for him.
It's right.
I don't know. I think that's weird. He can be a millionaire all he wants. Good for him. Capitalism.
This fella right here from down under. This is good. Listen up. Okay.
All right, I'm about done watching his shit. I thought we had an announcement.
I love America. It's an amazing place. And do you know what I've come to realize, right? Americans, you basically do everything that we do, but you do it bigger and you do it better. Like we have stupid people here.
That's not that guy talking. You know that, right?
Class. And that is not me saying, oh, all Americans are stupid. No, America also has the smartest people on the planet. What I'm saying is that when America does stupid, you do stupid. Like our village idiot is in a park shouting at clouds. Yours is president.
By the way, that was a skit about Trump. That was a skit about Trump.
Mercy. Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right. So let me go over here. I'm going to show you one other clip because that's all I'm going to show you tonight, and the rest is going to be on me talking. So let me get over here to it.
Oh, one more clip. Okay, then we're talking. Let's talk.
Let's see. That's not it. Here it is right here.
I made Rita cry because
now
I
this
said
is
she had long
General Flynn.
thumbs.
And he is speaking to a group here. I saw him earlier tonight, actually speaking at a group in Florida, and pretty much the same message. And this is going to it's only about 30 seconds.
He gives
here.
me a headache when I
said
can't
some
speed him
good
up.
things. Listen closely, General Flynn. Okay, it's amazing. You have to constantly click unmute every single time, even though I've already clicked it 1,000 times. All right, here we go.
We're facing a really difficult time. This is no kidding. This is a no kidding time for this country. Thank you. This is a no kidding time for this country. This is not a time. It's not a time to just sit around and complain. This is not a time that we've ever been in before.
But you're sitting down and complaining. That's what you do.
1776. You can compare it to the Civil War. You can compare it to World War I, World War II. There is no comparison. We have not been here before. We have not experienced a presidential election that was stolen in the middle of the night. And it was, and we know.
What is General Flynn trying to do, man?
Okay, now, and he pretty much said the same thing earlier tonight. And, yeah, I know it keeps freezing. Everybody's saying it's keeping freezing. We'll do the best we can here because we're not going to have to face this, like God told Moses and the Israelites, when they left, you'll never see these Egyptians ever again. And we'll never see Facebook ever again after tonight. Okay, so we'll give them a good send-off. All right. Let me tell you some things I'm hearing.
Okay, what are we hearing? Give us an update. Give us a scoop.
And I'm not sure if I said this the other night or not, but I'm going to go ahead and say it again in case I didn't. But I've got a source that's telling me that
I don't know that you have a source.
If I said this person's name, which I'm not going to, because I'm not going to reveal this, I'm not going to compromise the source. But if I told you this person's name, there's not one person on here out of the 18,000 that's watching right now that wouldn't know the name.
18,000, 18.4.
Know the name immediately. And this person said, listen, this person said that the person supposedly that is president right now is an absolute actor.
Absolutely.
Absolute actor.
James Woods.
Now,
at least.
And this person is big in the know. And he went on record and said it. Okay. I'm telling you guys, when this all comes out here over the next weeks, months.
I think he's got a state championship ring.
I really think by the end of the summer, at the very latest, it's all going to be done.
I wouldn't tell my imaginary source. The end of summer, Jesus Christ.
It's going to send shockwaves across the world. What's about to happen.
I think he's got a book deal coming.
And I don't say that lightly.
Or a TV show.
I'm telling you.
On Flynn's network or on Lindell Network.
I'm just telling you. You can believe it if you want to. If you don't, that's fine too. It doesn't matter a lick to me. But I'm telling you, things are going down. Okay? Now, let me tell you some other things I've heard here.
Got pants on.
The supposedly Nasara.
You look rough.
Okay, however you say it, is to
very
begin
rough.
This coming
Extra rough.
Saturday, May the 1st.
Okay.
Okay, that's intel. I can't confirm that like I can the other. What I said before, the one before about the actor, I can stand on that. This I can't totally stand on, but it's what I'm hearing. Okay. To begin May the 1st, it's coming Saturday.
May the 1st.
This
Nasara.
past week, though, if you heard about what happened at the U.S. Treasury, there was cops everywhere up there. The police was everywhere. Have you noticed the police are everywhere in D.C. right now?
Everywhere.
But it's like a ghost town, except police. Okay. And this past week, the deep state half-wits, dumb butts, basically cost us 3 days.
Everywhere. They're everywhere.
From getting this show on the road by obstructing the process at the U.S. Treasury. And they said there was over 100 people were arrested. 100 people working with the cabal were arrested at the U.S. Treasury this past week. They also said lots of folks were arrested at the Royal Bank of Canada as it collapsed last Friday, the April 16th. It collapsed on Friday, April 16th, and now they said Nova Scotia Bank has taken over that. And then also I heard there was over 1,000 arrests in banks and financial institutions in Iraq.
At least.
In 4 cities in Iraq. You might say, well, what's that got to do with anything? Well,
you ever been to Iraq?
It has a lot to do with everything because
more than once,
the
more than 4 times. Okay,
the foreign currency.
I'm just seeing who has more valid intel here.
I won't really go into more of that, but that's pretty much that. That's the way it works.
Okay.
They said the info I heard was that Pence and Congress must be arrested. All of them certified a fraudulent
everybody
election. And with foreign interference, and so there's going to be
it's a good question. I very seriously doubt they have 1,000 banks.
It's fixing to get real hot, man. It's fixing to get real hot.
Real hot. It's fixing to be summer, guys.
Like I said the other night,
100 degrees, 100% humidity here in Tennessee.
Said that there is an actor running, pretending to be the president. Also said. Is on record as saying Trump is in charge. Okay, and he's still the president.
Oh shit!
What's going on out here in Arizona? I don't know.
Everybody said that.
And works. Okay, I'm not sure.
Everybody has said that.
I know that.
Good call. Good call. See, Patsy.
They had to put up $1 million. I guess the Democrats had to put up $1 million. And by the way, they said this is the most secure election in history.
You're not missing much. I'm only going till midnight, guys.
Secure election in history. Okay, everything's legit. Then why on God's green earth did they send 70-something lawyers to Arizona just like that to try to shut it down? If there's nothing to hide, why would you do that?
The same reason Trump sent a couple hundred to try to open it up. It's a political game.
We know the truth. Okay? And they had to put up $1 million.
Look, even if you believe it's 100% legit, you still have to have representation there, or someone could manipulate it in their favor.
Maybe tell us here, but
just like if they were recounting a state that Trump won, of course he would have lawyers there to represent him on his behalf.
Monkey Code Z on Telegram.
Monkey Code Z, okay.
The guy that was running 8kun and all of that.
Monkey Code Z.
Ron. And he said that they had what they called lawfare. Not warfare, but lawfare. And basically what they did was they didn't like the judge that was supposed to decide this. They didn't like the judge out in Arizona.
Hey, Beer Man, Beth became... Oh, thank you. Beth became patiently awaiting the transition. Thank you.
Who had worked
Beth became a member. That's a donation monthly.
And hired him
a member on the coffee website.
Therefore, then, by doing so, the judge would have to automatically recuse himself from the case.
Recuse. Yeah. Makes sense.
These people will figure out any type of way, they'll do anything to keep the truth suppressed. But I can promise you, it's like General Flynn said tonight, that they've already found 200,000 plus fraudulent ballots. Okay. I mean, it's unbelievable what they know they found already. Also, remember, 17 said, watch the water. Watch the water over and over. Do you know what they're checking out there in Arizona right now?
The water.
Watermarks.
Oh shit!
And
Here, I
again,
thought it was
if
evergreen.
There's nothing to hide.
And the
why
water
you send
before that.
73 lawyers down there?
And the water before that. And the water before that. And the water before that.
Okay.
One
so
time it was the
anyway,
Great Lakes.
So that is there's a lot happening here. All right. And again, I really I'm just giving you the information I've been told. You can believe it, not believe it. It ain't gonna be no skin off my back. All right. But I'm just telling you, and just you can mark this down. Mark it down. Okay. There's going to be a shock.
There it is. Boom. There it is.
And I'm going to tell you what's going to unite America.
A shock. Like a shock wave. Like a wave of shock.
Let me ask you something.
Double D chess. That's where you play topless.
Most of you are this old. Okay. I'm pretty sure all of you are. You're old enough to remember 9/11. Okay. When 9/11
What's that?
happened,
You mean 911?
which we now know
The number
was
you call in an emergency?
which we now know was the George Bush was behind it.
We're talking about big
But
time.
I'm just saying, when it happened,
911.
we were all ignorant.
That's what I call it.
Just like some people are right now of what's going on. We were all ignorant, and I don't mean that in an ugly way, like stupid. I mean, we didn't know any better, okay? We all believed that. And what happened was what? We didn't care about Democrat or Republican. We didn't care about black or white. We didn't care about nothing. All we cared about was America. 9/11 actually brought us together, as bad as it was. It brought us together.
Okay. Taking notes.
And I'm going to tell you what's going to bring us together this time.
You got it.
It's going to be the children.
The children.
It's going to be.
They hand you a child and a gun and a camera. And they say, you know what to
I'm
do.
going to tell you something, friend.
But why?
If you doubt that we have a major, major problem in this country and around the world, and it's high ups. It's the
Some
people
of us
that
went
we
to
trust
serve,
the
Brad.
most, supposedly.
Some of us
They're all
didn't.
involved in it. I'm talking Luciferian, satanic crap that's just
He must really believe in it. If he's threatening to take me to court and I have to bring all this evidence with me,
Lynn Wood
let's
said,
go,
every
baby.
lie
Let's go.
will be revealed. Every lie will be revealed. It's going to happen. And I tell you what, I texted back and forth.
I can't see an adult believing all this shit though. It's just crazy. It blows my mind. Aliens and clones and jail cells on other planets and actors and masks and
these kids.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
And this person,
You must not have had
I'm
enough
hoping to have
imagination
her on
time
the
as a
show
child,
here
and it's all
this
coming out as an adult.
she's got an unbelievable story. Unbelievable story
Yeah.
of interviewing people. Let's just say that's been part of baby farms.
He claims to have a member on the Trump team, a member on the Biden team, and an actual member of the Q team that speak to him
Stuff
personally.
they're doing to these kids is just unbelievable. God's judgment is coming.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you something. These Democrats and these rhinos and these people that are doing this stuff, they're going to be brought to justice.
Yeah, they're coming for me.
By the way, I'll tell you this.
Baby farms, that's right.
And when I
Underground
say
baby
rhinos,
farms.
I'm talking about most of the Republican Party. All they are
Okay.
is Democrat lights. Okay? Democrat light, that's all they are.
Y'all used to love these
And I'll
people.
tell
What
you
happened?
this, I know some Democrat people, believe it or not, that
They didn't commit treason for you when you asked nicely
they're just
and not so nicely?
they're just deceived. They don't understand. But if they've seen the evidence I've seen,
That's exactly right. You had to be a fucking swindler to make it in a pyramid
I
scheme.
also heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I also heard that there was a certain person today, a certain female person today, that was executed. down at the spa south of America.
You mean South America?
Florida. I don't know if
South
that's true or not. But if it is, she definitely got what she deserved.
That's right. She got her. That's the like 3,000th time they've executed Hillary Clinton.
Last thing I'm going to talk about.
That's rough.
The part about the website.
That is rough. They must just keep digging her up, resurrecting her, putting her in a med bed, doing it again.
And, tell me about someone that they know very well. That
Okay.
The husband and wife they got pregnant, and
both of them.
They were about 7 weeks along in the pregnancy.
Oh, just one of them.
And
makes sense.
They're saying that this again, I can't confirm this for sure right now, but I wouldn't doubt it one bit. Because I'll tell you this, I'm hearing over in India, people are dying left and right from mutations off of this V,
Mm-hmm.
off of the, the China flu and the V word, I guess.
Okay.
But,
that's what I guess too. Probably.
They said that even if you do not take the jab, you don't take the jab, but you hang around people that have been jabbed, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It is messing up women's menstrual
vagina mutations. That's right.
The shedding. No, they're not shedding like a mangy dog, but they're the shedding.
There is other reports of people shedding the spike protein. I don't know how valid they are. It's early preliminary reports, but you might want to keep up with that.
Hanging around one of their best friends, this couple's best friends, had gotten the jab. They hadn't, but they'd been hanging around with him a lot. And 2 days later, she lost the baby. And I'm hearing a lot of these kind of things, not just one isolated incidents. Okay. Again, we're gonna be having more about that. A couple things. The Chattanooga event, or in this area, we're trying to pull it off. We've got doctors reaching out to us that want to be a part of it, medical doctors that want to again be a part. We've got lots of big names that I believe will be here, and we don't have a set date yet. We're still working on it. Okay. I will tell you this. Here's some good news. Okay. I've been invited to speak at a deal.
Hell yeah.
Down in
I heard about
Dalton,
this.
Georgia on May the 8th. Okay. That's about 12 days from now. May the 8th, Candace Taylor is running for governor of Georgia, and she is going to be having an event in Dalton. I'm going to be putting it up on the website here soon to give you more information. Okay, and but I'm going to be speaking.
Exactly, it's all new. No one really knows, but I was just saying I don't know. I'm not making the claims he is. I'm just saying you might want to keep up with that.
On the same stage with Lynn Wood, but we're gonna. I'll try not to screw him up too bad. But that's going to be May the 8th in Dalton. Okay, so we're really excited about that. Be bringing you more information about that.
We're going to have to start an anti-grifter fest or
let
something.
me tell you what, yes, Darlene Chapman, Rita D. Chapman had I just saw somebody post that. I got a message. I got to call Darlene. If you're out there, I got to call you. But I know that she did one today, and it went through a lot of stuff that's happening with women in regards to this jab. Okay. And, so anyway.
Why you keep going out of focus?
Later, okay. You can go to Rita D. Chapman and see her story that she did today on it. She did a live. Okay. Darlene Chapman, but she goes by Rita, R-I-T-A, D as in Diamond, Rita D. Chapman. Okay.
Diamond.
Now.
Like an engagement ring, Diamond?
Pull this up. Okay. So
Delta.
here's the good news. All right. So we're going to,
Delta.
the website's going to be, we're going to launch
Okay,
our
here's
first
the good
live
news.
from our website tomorrow evening. Okay.
All right.
It's going to be a humdinger, let me tell you. We're going to have no censorship. We're going to tell the truth, whether the liberals like it or not. And it doesn't matter. They can't censor it. It can't be shut down. And we're going to try to keep from what happened to Mike Lindell, but we got some safeguards in place, okay? So I'm working with some professional people that know what they're doing here. So listen up, okay? I'm going to tell you exactly right now what you need to do, because you just can't go to the website. You won't be able to see it, all right? I'm trying to keep the trolls and the bots off as best we can, okay? We're also going to have some moderators in case some get through, that we can send them on their way, okay?
There you go.
And right in the middle of it, all right?
I would.
So, and I'm just gonna tell you what you need to do right here, okay? So my webman, my computer guy sent me a list here. I'm gonna read it to you real quick.
Jesus. There's a list?
Okay, so we're still putting the finishing touches on the site and adding features, okay? But the store will be on the same site, the merchandise store. Right now, it's littletalkshow.net, LILTALK show.net.
Okay.
Now again, eventually we will move it over to
Who's taking
the
notes?
website, and it'll all be one. Okay, but here's what we need to do: the phone number verification is the best way to deter spammers and trolls.
Deter.
Okay, the phone
Deter.
number verification. So here's what we're going to do to sign up to be on the website. Okay, you need to go to bradbartonusa.com.
Okay.
Brad Barton.
Got it.
BRADBARTON
I should be taking notes.
USA.com. Okay. /register. Or you can just go to bradbartonusa.com and find it on there. But it's /register. Okay. That's to sign up. Okay.
Okay.
The live show, the link to the live show will be bradbartonusa.com /live. That's
live.
LIVE. Okay. And now,
how do you know
must
that's
be
not live?
registered to see the live stream. You will not be able to see it if you don't get registered. Okay. So, he said, make sure to tell people that you'll announce when it's okay. That was no. Okay. I'll be using Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that for announcements. Okay. The site security is very tight for obvious reasons. Okay. So make sure you type accurate login details. Okay. Make sure it's accurate. All right. Says, I saw a comment where some people were having issues. Might want to ask if anyone's having any issues. Everyone has a cell phone, so shouldn't be an issue. Many have had success signing up already. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how. A lot of people
Perfect.
got on there tonight earlier, and he texted me going, man, it's going crazy. People are signing up left and right. We're not ready for it. And that's why I got on the deal and said, hey, we're going to make the announcement later, and he cut it off. But it's up now. It's up right now. And, okay. Well, that's fine. Somebody said, I'm not going to register my phone number. Sorry. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm sorry. But that's the only way we can do it and keep the idiots off. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because the idiots are not going to put their phone number on there. All right. So, you know, if you don't trust me enough to put your phone number on there, I'm sorry. I guess, you know, maybe you can see it on maybe you can see it on Rumble or Telegram or whatever, because I'll still try to post it there as well. Okay. But we're going to be live in Technicolor from bradbartonusa.com tomorrow night. Okay. And I'll get the word out what time and all of that. But please help me spread this. Facebook has locked me down on my page. I can't even post. Okay. Because I told the truth about Georgia Guidestones. And they got upset about it, I guess, and because they got to protect the cabal. And so they put me in another 30-day jail, okay, for telling the truth. Yeah, the truth. I never knew the truth would be so bad, okay?
Oh, it was the truth that caused it.
So I'm
that makes
also
sense.
going to, I will put this information out on Telegram tonight, and I'll put it on Rumble. I will put it on my YouTube channel. And again, we're going to be going to bradbartonusa.com. And we're telling Facebook, screw you, to put it bluntly. Not doing it anymore. How secure will your phone number be? It will be very secure. Okay? Trust me, I don't want to call you. Okay? I don't even have time to call my own mother hardly. Okay? I don't want to call you. No offense. All right? But I don't have time to breathe hardly these days. So I'm not going to be sharing anybody's phone number with anybody. Okay? That's the last thing I need to do. All right? Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. All right. I guess it's not. Okay.
Probably not. That's probably it, if I had to guess.
Thanks for being on here. It's been fun on Facebook, but it's time.
We're done now. That was it.
It's time to go. And I just got a message saying it's locked up. The website's locked up or something. It's not going through. It's probably getting bombarded right now by 18,000 people. So just get on there. Don't be sad, Uncle Tommy. You can watch me on the website. It's going to be a lot better because here's the deal. We're going to bring the truth now. I'm going to be sharing stuff that I never could have shared on here. We're going to be sharing the brutal truth. And I mean brutal. Okay? And so our shows are fixing to get a whole lot more interesting and a whole lot better.
God.
Okay? Because we're going to get right to the meat of the matter. Okay? So let's close in prayer and we'll call it a night. Okay?
I would.
All right. Dear Lord God, thank you for this opportunity to be with.
I can't skip his prayer. I don't know what to do now. This is such a fucking cash grab, dude. This is such a fucking cash grab. Oh, we're gonna get the batter. You're gonna get the batter stuff over here. Give me your phone number, and so I can distribute that to Team National. Allegedly, we'll see. Jesus Christ, you think he's gonna start an OnlyFans too? A Lonely Brad's instead of an OnlyFans? This dude. Jesus Christ. Let me read you the latest comment I got on my Scotty video right quick while he's praying. You're going to have to hush, Brad. I got this. Hold the fork in line. Scott's main goal is for the kids. Is that 4 kids a minute get taken. And that's the overall standpoint he takes, and I respect it. I said incorrect statistic and not a fork and dime donated. Seems weird. No, that stat goes up and down by the day. I've looked at it myself, but cool story. Thanks for your service. What a weird backhanded compliment. And he just started this in January, so the money is being put into the fight. No business is showing grown in the first few months, especially not enough to be donated to anyone, which is a lie. He didn't start in January. To anyone other than getting the business up and running. And like I said, it's not fake stat. That number fluctuates daily. The particular day he said it, that at the particular time he said it, he was referring to the last time he checked the daily average. It wasn't a live reading of the stat. I realize it's in some people's nature to smear. If Scott is a liar, everyone will know within a year if nothing pans out. CNN is always quick to hit a breaking story with their narrative and always looks stupid in the end when their narrative doesn't match up with the facts. Time will tell. Be easy. What the fuck? Why do people keep defending Scott like this? He even says he has no idea whether he's telling the truth or not. Wow, are we still praying? God will bless you with plenty of money, Brad. Trust me, he's bringing it. He's bringing it through all your elderly fans. Look, oh man, like a televangelist. Like a televangelist. I hate it even worse when they bring God into it. Like you can like God. I grew up very religious, raised religious. Have a lot of respect for people who stick to their religion, whatever it might be, right? But to bring it in to make money, start flipping fucking tables up in here. Bombarded. That's right. Can't wait to see you on there. This is Brad's little talk show signing off. God, this one. What a flattering angle. Oh, God. You got it, buddy. Oh, you guys want to see the meltdown, as it were? I'll just show you the interesting end of it. It actually got deleted off Facebook, but I download everything immediately. I think this is it.
Till Brad
There's
Barker
the
told
audio.
me. He said, now he's talking about you. I said, oh, really? Well, let me check him out. So, yeah, he's attacking everybody. Anybody that has a stand or takes a platform and is talking about this, he thinks we're all cuckoo nuts. He's one of these
Yes.
that don't believe anything. He's
In
one
my
of those
opinion.
leftists that thinks we're all crazy. And
I'm not a leftist.
So anyway, I'm watching to see who his viewers are because I will block them and make sure they don't come on my live.
You're fixing to be blocked, guys.
Fake profiles
You're
as well.
fixing to be blocked. Get ready.
But I don't know why he's so interested in me. I'm not an interesting person. But I guess because I just have a platform and I'm somebody that has a southern drawl, maybe he thinks he can pick on me.
Yeah, he'll slowly die there.
But make fun of me all you want. I do have arthritis. It's all over my body. I am a flawed.
I didn't make fun of your arthritis.
I have bad arthritis, so you can make fun of it. I'll give you a good picture there so you can show it.
I'm not making fun of the arthritis. It's just someone in chat said it's a long thumb. I said that is a long thumb.
My feet, my knees, it's everywhere.
That's horrible. I'm sorry for that.
But
I hope you get better,
it is what it is.
or at least get by.
You know, we're none of us are perfect, but you're so concerned
I
about
agree.
protecting your son who has a disability because you don't want nobody making fun of your son. Yet you go around making fun of everybody.
Yeah, he's a child. You're a grown ass adult.
We don't make fun of people. We are the way God created
Okay.
us. We have no say so in that. Would I like to fix my hands and my
Brad
back?
did say she had a long thumb.
But
That's
I don't
true.
have no say so in that. I am what I am, and what you see is what you get.
You is what you is.
If I was not married and I left my husband or whatever, I'd tell you. But I'm happily married.
Well, I
I've been
don't.
married
I
for
think you're
19
married.
years. I have a
Good
great
deal.
husband. He trusts
19
me,
years.
supports me.
Almost 20.
I don't
What are you
have
getting
no
yourself?
issues with that. He doesn't have any with me. So
Okay.
I'm not going to have that stuff spread about me. Those lies.
I didn't spread anything. I
if you
said
wanna pick
I
on
said
somebody,
that was weird.
Pick on me all you want. You make fun of me. I really don't care because you
Okay.
don't bother me at all. But do not attack my
Okay.
character. That's
I didn't.
when I'm going to say something.
I'm sure you have
I do care about that.
impeccable character.
Because I do love the Lord and I am in ministry and I don't want that kind of stuff to be spread. about
Ministry.
me. If it's true, I say it's true. I've told my deepest,
That's right.
darkest secrets, and if something happened in my life, and I
Deepest,
I'd be the
darkest.
first one to come on here and tell you about it, because you'd
True.
find out about it anyway. But I'm not going.
Okay.
I'm not going to be talked about and lied on, especially on something like that. So
I didn't make any lies. Only ask
great evening.
questions.
Just remember, a lot of things are happening. Let's keep our eyes on the White House and they're in D.C. and see what happens with all that. I think they're cleaning all
Okay.
that out for a reason. I think they're about
I'll keep
to do
watching it.
something with that. I mean, why else would they clean it out? Why would they
Make sure we watch
raid the
DC.
White House when there's nobody there? What was the reason for raiding the White House when nobody's living there? So,
Okay.
Let's keep an eye on that and see what happens in the next few days.
Oh, it gets worse.
But anyway, love y'all. Things are happening. A lot of things are happening. We hear things
True.
happening, but y'all really know there's a lot we don't hear. So we do.
I
know
guarantee you there's a lot that you don't hear.
and we'll hear what it is pretty soon. So I'll close out in prayer. Y'all have a great day. I'll come back to you.
Oh, did I miss the good part?
Leave. I go get my prayer. All these digital soldiers.
Oh, actually, I got to go
But I pray
back
that you
further.
would take
Jesus.
true that we've said. People keep saying, "Oh yes, I see Joe Biden. He's been down a day long," but teaming up with to help work the security weight.
Hold on, let me find it, guys.
People out there living in fear, and nobody about making fun of Scott McKay's disability. Yet he's even making fun of God and our stand with God. And let me tell you, and who've had the jab and now don't know what to do.
Okay, let's try again.
Coming out about it. There's so much confusion and so much division, and we have somebody.
She doesn't breathe. It's hard to find the breaks in the video.
Who's sitting there blowing on a
allegedly
vaping on his vape pipe there, wearing these sunglasses because he doesn't want to nobody to see how stupid he is.
Well, that's not it.
All the digital soldiers who are out there trying to expose this evil of this
That's true.
pedophilia and child sex trafficking.
Well, come on.
Like this man over here who's attacking everybody. He's attacking
Nutcase.
everybody. He don't like
Allegedly.
nobody that's speaking the truth. He's even making
Those are some very strong accusations. I don't believe that.
I would not want to be in that guy's shoes. Not at all.
Well, you probably wouldn't fit.
Protective of his son,
Judging by
some kind of a disability.
Never mind.
But yet he's going to come out and attack me and
a child.
everybody else, making fun
Of course, I'm going to protect anybody's child. An adult ought to be able to defend themselves.
calling us all kind of ugly names. I mean, he called me some
Ugly names.
horrible names.
Horrible names.
He doesn't even know me. This
Dolly?
man does not know me
I
whatsoever.
mean, Darlene? I can't remember.
Making fun of my hair, making fun of everything, the way I talk.
Your hair's lovely.
Talking about God,
And that's not even allegedly.
the way I speak.
Well, we kind of have the same accent.
Talking about making fun of Scott McKay's disability. Yet
He doesn't have a disability.
Son, and he's going around here making fun of everybody.
He
else.
has a motorcycle wreck.
This man he needs
Again,
prayer.
a child.
I want all of us to pray that he will have a change of heart. And if he wants to have a platform and he wants to talk about whatever he wants to talk about, that's fine. But when he starts attacking all these people that he doesn't know from Adam, he don't have a clue.
Well, I'm basing it on your intel. You're the one who put out your intel.
Attack somebody because he's trying to get views and he's on there begging for money.
62, 61.
And he's trying to make money, sitting back, trying to criticize and make fun of everybody else.
I'm not trying to make money. It just kind of comes in.
I'm not saying his name because I don't want to give him any
Cold Beer Confessional. Will Bird.
Nobody need to watch that mess because he's so foul mouthed and he cusses and he has
60. That's probably better.
He attacks Brad Barton. He hates Brad Barton for some reason.
I wouldn't say
I
hate.
guess me and Brad Barton has something going behind the scenes. I don't know what he thinks.
Whoa, I didn't say that, Dolly.
I met him.
Darlene. Damn it.
Man, never seen the man before in my life, and he's going to try to.
Me
say
neither.
Brad Barton's in Tulsa without his wife, and he's having his pictures made with me, and all kinds of crazy.
Those are both true statements. He's there without his wife, and he had a picture made with you.
I'm telling you right now, that is not. Gonna
Those are both
stand.
true.
That is not going to stand, and if you continue with that mess,
Well,
you better tread lightly, buddy. I'm telling you.
Those
right
are
now,
both true statements.
I am not.
Wait.
So I'm going to.
Brad was in Tulsa without his wife, and he had a picture made with you. I will stand by both of those. Well, a video made with you. I will stand by both of those. Probably a picture too, surely.
Be watching. I'm sure this video will be up on his
Allegedly.
YouTube channel. I'm going to be watching, and the next time he accuses me of being unfaithful to my husband or doing
I didn't say that.
I'm not doing or defaming.
I didn't say that either.
There is a penalty for that, and that's all
Okay.
I'm saying. People cannot.
I feel like you exaggerated what I said.
Proof, and there is absolutely zero, zilch, no proof.
I was talking about that first video where Brad was being like super racist in the lobby, in my opinion.
And Brad Barton and I will team up if we have to because they're not going to defame our character. Brad Barton has been nothing.
Well, I can't make accusations about what happens or doesn't happen in a hotel room. I wasn't there.
But a gentleman to me. He is a true family man. He loves his wife and his family. He's devoted to his children. He's involved in his children's life and their sports and stuff like that. And let me tell you, he's mad because he thinks Brad Barton has money. Well, what is wrong with having money?
Oh, no. I'm not mad Brad Barton has money. I hope he gets a lot more money. The weird part is, the part that I drew attention to, now that I'm mad about, the part that I drew attention to is he's a millionaire and he takes donations from his fans and had to be donated a $20 Bluetooth speaker because he wouldn't buy one. That seems strange to me, in my opinion.
He's just jealous because he ain't got none. He's jealous because he can't get enough views.
I got
and
some.
enough people to donate to his stupid YouTube channel.
Stupid YouTube. Is that a statement of fact? You want to prove that in court, Dolly? I didn't think so.
Mad because people got money and he don't. Let me tell you something. I'm watching you.
Okay.
You want to make fun of me? Go ahead and make
Hey,
fun
Dolly.
of me. Don't accuse me of doing something I'm not doing. Don't
Okay.
accuse me of being
I
somebody
didn't.
I'm not. It ain't going
Well, I
to work.
didn't. I don't. Well,
When you accuse people of
I
doing
didn't.
something like that, you might just get caught up in it. And that's all I'm saying. You want to make fun of people, you make fun of me all you want to. But don't
Okay.
tell the
Thanks for the permission.
world that I'm doing something I'm not doing.
I didn't.
I'm faithful to my husband. He's
Again, I said that Brad was in Tulsa without his wife, and he made a picture. Well, I said video, but we can go with picture. I'm sure you guys had at least one picture, or I could just pull one still frame from a video. A video is basically just a bunch of moving pictures. No,
sitting right there. He knew I was going to Tulsa. I had a chance.
It's good.
He said that I wasn't even capable of driving my own car to Tulsa. Yeah, I was. I was driving my car.
I
However,
didn't say you weren't capable of driving a car. I'm sure you can drive.
going by myself. I go everywhere.
there is an overwhelming argument of whether we should let women at all drive, but I'm sure that under those circumstances you could drive.
You know, this is the kind of attacks he's attacking. He's
Attacks he's
desperate for
attacking.
viewers, and the only way he
Desperate.
can get viewers is to attack all of us out here who have a platform, especially us.
I've been trying to drive them away, honestly,
We
Dolly.
don't like God, obviously. But let me tell you something.
Well, me and God have a mixed relationship. He's a pretty cool dude. I'm a pretty cool dude. We hang out every once in a while.
I called Brad today and I said, we're going to have to do something about this because this is not going to work. And Brad's already had issues with him once. And Brad
Prove it in
says,
court.
I'm fixing to pull the strings here. Brad Barton and I are strictly friends. I don't have to justify that to anybody.
Allegedly, I agree.
Justify my relationship with anyone.
No, you don't.
Jesus Christ, I am not doing anything.
Not under legal constraints. No,
And
that's
if
true.
I do, it's not up to this man to talk about it on YouTube because he don't know
What?
me. I never met this.
Well,
dude
you put it on the internet. I can talk about it.
with some big old sunglasses on.
if you
and
put it,
has a vape, he's smoking and vaping and calling everybody ugly names. And I'm telling you, I am not happy with this dude. I have his information. I have his name. And he's been investigating me. He knows all about he puts a picture of my Facebook profile up. He's showing videos
I just went to your profile.
me that I made there in Tulsa with Scott McKay.
Yeah, you posted all that publicly.
Just making fun of everything.
Actually, if we just take 1 second and we go to Facebook.com. Hold on just a second. And then we type in Rita D. Chapman. And then we look up. Oh, actually, if we do it right here. If you guys see this, just real quick, just to prove that I'm not seeking out private individuals. If you look right here in the search window, let me open this up a little bit. It says Rita D. Chapman, public figure. Now, I didn't set up your Facebook page. I didn't adjust it. I didn't change the parameters or the settings. It says Rita D. Chapman. That's you. That's you. Rita D. Chapman, public figure. So when you upload stuff publicly, anybody can watch it or go to it or see it. It literally says public figure. You assumed that role yourself. So if I show your Facebook page, it's because it's public. I didn't take pictures of it. I just went to it. It's all public. Public. Public, public, public. Anybody could do this. And I never made any allegations or definitive statements about anything about you and Brad other than he went to Tulsa, his wife was not present, and you were there. Those are all truthful statements.
Making fun and making light of everything.
To the best of my ability.
At some point, I may call him out, but I'm giving him fair warning. He will watch my video. He says he watches our videos all the time. And I'm
sometimes.
Sure
Sometimes I don't.
And you will know who you are when you watch this. And I'm telling you now, pull back
Well, yeah, it's me.
accusations that you cannot prove. You best have proof. If you accuse me of
I
doing
didn't make those accusations.
you best have proof. I'm not playing
Okay.
with you. So make fun of me. You can make fun of me being Southern and an idiot.
Where is?
Talk about
Did we
make
miss the part again?
fun of my hands. I have arthritis.
You got to start breathing more.
Make fun of my hands. Go ahead and make fun of my hands. He said I had ugly thumbs.
I did not say that. Now you're making false accusations against me. The word I used was long.
Go ahead.
Oh. Don't cry. Now you're going to make me feel bad. Some
There's
people
some
have
evil
big
stuff out
thumbs.
there, y'all. Some evil people. They'll do anything to make them look good and you look bad.
This is all over
I don't care
thumbs?
that you make fun of me, but you're not going to attack my character.
I didn't attack your
You're
character.
not going to do that. So we're going to pray for this dude because he needs Jesus, and he needs a reality check that you can't go around and spreading lies about people because there could be some consequences to that.
We almost lost it there.
I'm going to close this out. I wanted to come on here really strictly to tell this dude this because he's going to watch my video. He always watches my
There you
videos.
go.
I didn't even know he was watching my video till Brad.
Till I
brought
talked to
him home.
Brad.
He said, now he's
Oh, yeah.
talking about you. I said, oh, really? Well, let me check him out.
I don't know. I mean, the statements I made were I mean, there was probably assumption made by you in a certain way that I cannot control. I can't fix your assumptions. All I can do is say they went to Tulsa together. Brad left early. He took an elderly couple and you, and everybody was in Tulsa. Now, as far as pictures, technically, a movie is just a bunch of pictures with audio. So I guess pictures would be the same, but I'm pretty sure I said video. I could have said pictures. Either way, it's accurate. And once you put this public figure label on there, I'm pretty sure we're dealing with a different standard. But you do what you got to do. Whatever you can prove in court. I know what I can prove in court. Clones and genetic testing and DNA alteration and Hillary Clinton and Gitmo, and I guess we'll just have to testify. I have no idea, but I've never made any accusations about your faithfulness to your husband because I don't know. I've never called your thumbs ugly. I do not believe. I'm pretty sure I said long. And that was after someone else suggested they were long, and I agreed. They seem like long thumbs. I do not hope your arthritis spreads any further into your up and under your skin, amongst your body. Hopefully that repairs itself. And other than that, you made some serious, solid accusations about me. I don't think I'm stupid. I don't think my channel's stupid, but I guess to each their own, because we're fucking adults on the goddamn internet, and that's how that works. Jesus Christ, fucking people out here crying and shit, and I don't think that's fair, and I don't think that Brad liked it. Okay, moving along, moving along. Back to the real world, where adults are not hurt over words and people kind of do their own thing. Sticks and stones. Sticks and stones. What were we watching? History. Oh, we were watching this immediate update.
I just talked to Dr. Cordy Williams. He's going to be on tonight. Oh, by the way, Scott McKay US is where you can do it. People are asking me, where do I'm a little baffled, folks. You see me all the time. They ask, where can I donate for the tour? Where can I donate for the tour? It's always at scottmckay.us. Actually, if you look in this video here, you'll see underneath.
I mean, like, I'm not against starting a GoFundMe because I said mean opinions on the internet, and now I have to go defend myself in court. But I guess we could. The digital soldiers attack the disabled veteran. We could frame it, I guess.
Is a place where you can. It says web address where you can send checks. We have a lot of checks coming in for that. And you click on
as much shit, even as I've said about Scott McKay, and as much as he's bitched and complained and dime store douchebagged and Bobby socks and and saddle shoes, he's never threatened a lawsuit. Come on.
Particular link, it's at Robert David.
You know what the level is to prove fucking slander, or I guess libel, if it's written form's libel. I don't know what the video form would be, but still.
Steele's Big Bat USA website. This is a direct link that'll land you on the page he created for me. Thanks for that, Robert. Where you can get the address where to send checks and the other links for PayPal or Square. I put Stripe down there in the penalty box. They know it. I got emails from them like, yeah, okay, you fix it, clean up your mess, and take me out of your penalty box. Maybe we'll talk again, but there's no latitude given when we're fighting this war. If you don't have yourself dialed in, boom, you're off the field. You got KP duty for the next month. So we'll see what they do. But you can do all that there. Bunch of stuff came in again today. More beautiful gifts. There's so much stuff, folks, that comes at me. And I often want to show you guys things that just grab my attention. I hesitate to because I get so many unbelievable gifts. It's Christmas every day. It's Christmas. If I show a gift, I know what it must feel to other people. Well, mine must have not been that special. But I'm sitting here. There was one that I'd opened up. I'm like, that's pretty funny. Should I show it? And I thought, well, if I do, I don't want to offend anybody else. Like I said, sitting around through a whole show just picking stuff up. It seems like a little narcissistic, number one, to me. But I also don't want to miss anybody. But there's this one that somebody put together. I thought it was really fun and cool because it represents us, right? Here we are, folks. This is hand carved. It's got that Punisher right there. By the way, there's a lady that sent me some black dish towels, right? And had that embroidered, that Punisher skull, red, white, and blue, embroidered in the towel. And really cool stuff. I got a truth hammer, just beautiful stuff. Energy stones. It's never ending, folks. It's never ending.
Energy stones.
Get the general in there. There's get the general. Get the scumbags. Everything that represents what we're doing. All the insults we're taking Saul Alinsky style of the scumbags. Scott Forkin McKay. That was a funny when I saw that in the thread a while ago. Hey, Scott Forkin McKay. So Ron made that T-shirt. Save the Kids, the Rise USA tour. So somebody, you guys are taking the time to do. I didn't even see this on the back. Scott, sorry for all you've been through in your life. Thanks for having God's word, to have the will to fight for your life and move on, to fight for God, freedom, and humanity. You are our inspiration and have brought us to the light. Thanks to you and all the other digital warriors in this world for their contributions to humanity. You have led us, taught us to hold the fork in line and trust in God's time. From Patriot Street Fighters / Digital World.
Trust in God's time, because that's the only time you can trust.
Over evil, WWG1, WGA, Greg S. Cohn, Patriot Street Fighters.
Oh, God. WWW7, W963.
So I get this stuff. When I say every day, I don't mean maybe. I mean every day. The letters. Here's what I would ask.
Hey, good deal, Michael.
The 3 and 4.
I'm still fine with the VA.
Fact that you,
but good deal. Happy for you, brother.
I'm like, that is an amazing compliment to me. It does make my life more difficult when I don't have the bridge version, because reading all that stuff takes a lot of time, and sometimes I'm up really late because I want to get through all of them. But I thank you guys for all that. I thank you for the donations. By the way, if your check has not showed up as cash, I got a stack of these things that I have to have the bank send me a check reader that you just feed them right in, because I live in Dallas now. My business in Nevada. That's where I moved here from. I never changed the bank. We don't have a branch here, which is stupid. And I've kept that because I'm just that kind of a loyal guy. And it's made it a real pain for me, because there's a lot of limitations, all these restrictions on photo deposits and all this stuff. I called them today.
Is it really about kids and Jesus when you need a check reader installed in your home office to funnel all the donations?
They're going to have to make it easier for me, or I'm changing banks. And believe me, they don't want to see that happen. So if your checks haven't been cashed yet, that's why they will be. They're going to send me this check reader and boom, and make it easy.
Okay.
Thank you for all that stuff.
Perfect.
Let me see. 1.495 million votes were cast in the new scum California governor scumbag criminal recall process. They now have the votes.
New scumbags, criminal scumbags
put into the system to try to maintain power.
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
watch what this POS does from here. Now that they have legitimate recall power on the governorship, he's a criminal. Okay, expect nothing more from a criminal than criminal activity. I guarantee it. Don't be frustrated. That's what they do. It's a process. Now we find out Caitlyn Jenner is going to jump in to the race. Caitlyn Jenner. God help us. God help us. Hey, I'm happy that you, Caitlyn Jenner, decided that you wanted to live your real identity. I have no problem with that.
That's Bruce Jenner.
But when it becomes a sideshow, a circus that is insulting to most of us in America, none of
He's
you
an
people out there in
Olympian.
Hollywood do things for your own posterity or your own personal posterity. It's more for the public. And
None of the people in Hollywood.
So now you're going to run for governor. Schwarzenegger turned out to be a joke, right? I worked that campaign, by the way, that recall campaign. What did he turn out to be? A rhino, an ass-kissing, bootlicking rhino in a Democrats because he wanted to be thought of as Ronald Reagan, get along with anybody. He had an opportunity to bury the Democrat Party because of where we were in California at that time when I was living there. What did he do? He wanted to have his ass kissed like a Hollywood star. He's not a fighter. He was weak. And he sold you Californians when I was Californian. He sold us out. We don't need this side shit show, clown show again in California. The person that would be a great governor is Richard Grinnell. Richard Grinnell, right? So you have a guy who's
I'm sure that's who will win.
DNI director of national intelligence under Trump. So what's Jenner going to do? Going to get in there and muddy the waters. You can't win. I don't
Sticks, stones, and gigantic thumbs.
If Republicans like you,
will
because you're
never
Republican,
hurt
tremendous
me.
respect. You stood your ground as a conservative all those years in Hollywood. But now you're going to turn it into a circus, which means your Republican base who likes you, they're going to see you for what you apparently are about to become, just another publicity-seeking future scumbag. I have a lot of respect for what you've done, Jenner, in sports, in your career. I respect the fact that you had the courage to do what you felt was right to make you happy. But I don't like that stuff shoved down my throat in my face, all for publicity. So now we got a real guy who's contributing to the country, and now you want to muddy the water. Let's see what happens there. Maricopa County. So the election fraud machine investigation is underway. They could not pay $1 million for the injunction, so the judge who looked to be on the verge of granting it, which is going to put him under the spotlight, they couldn't come up with the money. So what happened? It's moving forward. So let's look at the plan for a second. What do you think's happening? I don't know. I have no idea. Contrary to the dumbasses that are saying on other channels that I've made predictions, I've given dates, I've said all this stuff that I have never said. I have a web track record of everything I've said about the plan, the operation, and all the times I said, what's going on? I don't have a forking clue. I don't know. I'm just watching the greatest show on earth. That's it. I already know what the outcome's going to be. That's what I know. So, my belief is this.
I don't know. I guess I'm going to court. I don't know. Bradford and Thumble Stillskin. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Irrelevant kids out there that want to jump on something.
If they have me arrested, I'm going to need bail money. Okay, chat. I'll have Mariah drop the link.
That's everything that some of us say out there. This is for you. Here's my belief. No backup, no validation, can't verify any of this stuff. As I always say, I'm just sharing information.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare.
My opinion is that this operation is walking through for one purpose to wake people up. Maricopa County, if this works out in the favor of justice and truth,
sorry,
what do you think is going to happen to the next 4 states that were the epicenters of the election theft? The election with which Donald Trump won in a frickin' landslide. For all my Patriot Street Fighter fans out there, a forking landslide. All those states that did what they had to do, even if you saw them robbing the store, they had to do it to at least be able to come back and fight another day. Hopefully, what they've always done, which is bullshit you'll say there's nothing I can do about it. I just want to go to my softball game. I just want to play my video games.
Oh, shit. Somebody's already called me out.
And guess what? They stay in power. Nothing they
Have y'all seen what Cold Beer Confessionals are saying? Who do they think they are?
That's what they're counting on, but it's not going to work.
That was Nancy.
Finally.
Thank you.
They did it in front of your face because look, if their playbook has always worked, why would they ever change it? That's all they know. They're not as smart as you think they are. They're evil and cunning, but they're not that smart because they came out of the same playbook. So now what happens is this goes to the next state hits Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if this becomes this avalanche of truth after truth, crime after crime, spotlight after spotlight on all these political scumbags and criminals, to where people finally can no longer, even the other side, the left, the Democrats, they don't that actually believe that they.
I mean, I'm not trying to get into like a rock paper scissors match and get knocked the fuck out. I'm just making jokes on the internet.
You want
allegedly.
It's going to hit them sooner or later, and it'll stack up. And what it'll do is it'll make more of you become vocal.
Cold Beer Confessional. Hashtag Cold Beer Confessional.
More of you who are watching this.
Oh no.
Your favorite channels, but are not fighting. Because I don't want to be seen publicly on Facebook. I didn't want to do all that either. That's why I went on the sidelines for 10 years. Even after Trump won, You can ask anybody. I had to pound on a couple of knuckleheads on Facebook. They were coming after me. About me. They're saying a bunch of stupid shit like you have zero credibility.
I had to pound on them.
Credibility. Okay, now it's time for an ass beating. And I gave one guy who I actually like, a lot of respect for him, business guy, very successful. I'm like, okay, you've been at this a while. Now you're going to get the McKay ass beating publicly. And he did, because he was speaking out of school.
Zero credibility.
He knew nothing about what I ever did. Saw me one way, but then he learned the other way.
Get the fork out of here if you're a cold beer confessional fan. Oh, no.
Through all these years of trying to fight this battle. But outside of that, I just disappeared. Why did I in 2006 to 15? There was nowhere to go. I realized it was a crime syndicate.
How did this turn into?
We had a real fighter that came in. I jumped on board when Trump announced, went to Facebook, went to social media, relentless. What happened when he won? I disappeared. I faded back into the woodwork. Why? Because
he's a bad motherfucker in wheelchair service. He's well rested. By the time you get to your airport gate, he's well rested. He'll sneak up on you.
Until I'd had enough with BLM and Antifa, the milquetoast pussies that run around in packs like little girls and they can't do anything mono a mono. Or if they do, they're going to take on somebody who can't fight and they're going to do what they do until Kyle Rittenhouse comes along and shows them how it's really done. So that's what got me pissed off to start Revolution Radio, which, by the way, is on at 8 o'clock Eastern for 2 hours right after the show. That's when I said, I'm done with this bullshit.
No. It's in their chat. It's not live, though. It was earlier.
I don't care how many friends I lose. I don't care who doesn't respect me anymore. I got friends of mine that are pastors. I'm like, haven't heard from them. I don't think once through all of it. So what? I don't need them as my friends. They don't like my language. They don't like the way I fight my war. I could care less. Why? This country means more to me than any friend I've got, period. Because we have no
don't you just say fork
and
scum?
So I could care less. But that's what helped me get over wondering or worrying what people are going to think about.
Today.
Anybody that's going to help them take down our freedom.
Today.
Verbally. So that's
it
what
was like, what the fuck?
When there's enough people out there in public that have had enough of this bull.
Not only does he own firearms, once someone called him out and said that he was wrong on a prediction, he jerked it out from underneath the table and started fucking waving it around on a live video.
And start actually pointing out these mask wearers and say, hey, do you know you're killing yourself? Do you know, by the way, stop there, Mr. and Mrs. Shopper. Let me read this. I'll hand this to you if you want it. This is science. This is data. Okay, these are scientific studies.
This is science. This is data. You can have science. You can have data.
Let me tell you what's happening with you wearing that mask. By the way, hold on a second. Don't go anywhere. I'll put your cart back for you. I'll help you load your groceries. You just stand there for a second. Long-term practice of wearing face masks has strong potential for devastating health consequences. Prolonged.
Who's going to help you put the cart back and load their groceries, though? You got backup?
Hypoxic, hypercapnic state compromises normal physiological or psychological balance, deteriorating health, and promotes the developing and progression of existing chronic diseases. And these are all footnoted here, too. I won't go through them. For instance, ischemic heart disease caused by hypoxic damage to the myocardium is the most common form of cardiovascular disease and is the #1 cause of death worldwide. 44% of all non-communicable diseases, with 17.9 million deaths occurred in 2016. Hypoxia also playing an important feature in promoting cancer initiation, progression, metastasis. This is such small writing, even my glasses aren't helping. Predicting clinical outcomes and usually presents a poor survival in patients with cancer. There's your mask.
How you going to rate it to Mr. Shopper?
Hypoxia, which is independent predictor of more aggressive disease, resistance to cancer therapies, and poor clinical outcomes. Worth note, cancer is one of the leading causes of death worldwide, with an estimated more than 18 million new diagnosed cases and 9.6 million cancer-related deaths occurred in 2018. With respect to mental health, again, all about the mask. Global estimates showing that COVID-19 will cause a.
To be honest with you, I like the thumbs. I was thinking about starting a website called Thumb Hub. And just having pictures of thumbs on it.
Catastrophe.
Rate my thumb.
Collateral psychological damage, depression, etc., such as quarantine, lockdowns, unemployment, economic collapse, social isolation.
Thumbs up, A-Town down. What's that one? Denise, so true. What does he have to have? Cold beer confession exposes him and shows what he looks like. Lol. Oh no.
Chronic
you're
stress,
about to get the meat hammer.
Hypercapnic conditions knocks the body out of balance and can cause headaches, fatigue, stomach issues, muscle tension, mood disturbances, insomnia, and accelerated aging. How do you like that one, young ladies? The state suppressing the immune system.
How do you like looking old, young ladies?
To protect the body. This state suppressing the immune system to protect the body from viruses and bacteria, decreasing cognitive function, promoting the developing and exacerbating of major health issues, including hypertension, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, rising anxiety and depression states, causing social isolation and loneliness, and increasing risk for permanent mortality. There's your fork and mask. How do you like that wrapped up in a candy wrapper that smells like that? The existing scientific evidence is.
Let's see how he wraps this up.
Williams is coming on first hour of the show. He's going to be fantastic. He's got a game. He's known as.
Thank you, Nancy, for throwing my shit in the chat.
Seen him last year. Went everywhere. A lot of protesters in Sacramento who were guarding the state capitol building, or I don't think it was the governor's mansion, guarding all the criminal politicians. all the scumbags, the vermin, the slime that slithers around on the bottom of sewers, these people that are forking over the California people and the country. This is who we went after. There's a massive line. And by the way, my name's spelled MC capital K-A-Y. I get a lot of M-C-C-A-Y or M-C-A-Y. It's capital M-C capital K-A-Y. The general would want
Thank
you to know.
you.
But so Cordy Williams, he's a
The general would want you to know that.
yeah, total stud. It's going to be on tonight. But the megaphone Marine got his megaphone, got up on top of a knoll there, and he just started calling out the police on basically, how do you not know your constitutional duties are to we the people? How can you possibly? And then he goes into it. That video went viral. So I met Cordy at the event in tech. We've got our Constitution class. We've got Douglas V. Gibbs. Everybody is loving that class. So am I. We're learning so much things we never knew. And I think I've got one or two other shows.
That's right. Capital G and gay.
Sometimes I forget. Other times
McGay.
I throw these at you guys. Let's see. Any afternoon shows tomorrow? Here's Pop. Did I lose you, Pop? Okay, I wonder what happened. All right, we're just about wrapping up. Yeah, I got a show tomorrow at 1 p.m. with Mr. and Mrs. America, the Whiteds. It's at 1 o'clock. I'll probably get the link for that. Shoot it up on Telegram if you guys want to listen in. This is a really powerful couple. Saw them before, and so we're going to do an interview tomorrow at 1 p.m. 15-minute interview with Trent Luce, who's also on the tour, rancher from out west, and has a radio show. That's only going to be a 15-minute quick spot on the tour. And yeah, then we'll be back on again for our live stream with
Jesus, turn off your fucking ringer.
You guys go.
If you can't keep your mic from picking it up. Mine's on all the time, but you guys don't hear it.
A lot of people saying hi to the general, Pop. General says hello and goodbye. Good night. Good day.
Okay. Abrupt ending. All right, guys. I'm out. Make sure you check out the Scott McKay's a piece of shit video. Exposed. Scott McKay, a.k.a. Patriot Street Fighter, exposed, an all-around piece of shit. There's some brand new comments on that if you want somebody to argue with. Yeah, I got to get out of here. We're going to start doing it try to do it from 8 to midnight, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just because, man, I was killing myself trying to do it 7 days a week and sometimes 6, 10 hours a day. So we'll see what we can do. Plus, I'm going to go give Mariah the old meat thumb. And if she won't have it, I'm just going to thumb one out. So we'll see you on the next show. We'll be back on Wednesday. Thursday, I know we're going to be on the new channel, so check that out. That's Cold Beer Creations on YouTube. And yeah, see you on the next one. Have a good night.
Basement, and I won't even give out your dime store handle because that's really pathetic.
The thumb-fashional.
But I can tell you this about if this douchebag happens to see this particular show, you don't have the forking balls to call out the people on this planet by name and tell them exactly who they are and tell them the rest of the world who they are. You don't have the forking balls. You don't have the balls.
Okay, Scott. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Listen off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Listen off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that.
Thumbs up, A-Town down.
And they say that I'm a lunatic. Well, listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6th sense for the stupid shit. Where my true believer? Y'all need Jesus. Praise the Lord, head to the extreme. All these false fucking prophets who profit off of gossip. Worshipping drums, cocking, begging for a throat deposit. Swinging fucking meat hammers like fool in a thong. He's strapped to the shaft, eating his chest like he's King Kong. Starving for attention, I'ma make your gut burst. I'll be your huckleberry, I can quench that thirst. Baby eating lizard people, alien sex. What's next? Trump in a dress, fucking Flynn on his desk. A retard in a vest, climbing up 5G towers. Cause you told him if he did, he'd get fucking superpowers. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the best, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself a tunnel that led to Jason Q's bedroom. Open his closet, I found some of his meat rockets. I strapped it to my shoes and then I flew through the roof. I found myself in orbit strapped to an F-16. High on amphetamine with Trump in between. Put on a light, hold a baby, oh, and saluted the troops. He tapped me on the shoulder and said, "This is gonna be it." Whoa, wait. Stop. What? I'll get my files. What are you doing? Stop. Fucking stop. Dude, come on. Seriously. This is my mom's an alcoholic. Give me oh my God. Damn it. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Round 3. Down goes Nino. Please say it isn't so. Got him backed up on the ropes, trying to ram it down his throat. Now things are getting rocking, he was doing so well. It's all over, hands on his shoulders, they ringing his bell. You got Frog News Network doing no damn research. They rework and copy on cocks that came first. 9th inning, second string, and they acting like they know hitters. Assholes throwing bullshit, sending runs to the shitter. All this nonsense on my conscience, it's hard to sleep at night. Who the fuck is in my window with this time of the night? These parasites, these leeches, with all their secret meetings, teaching all you fucking cretins about baby eating heathens. Believing in reason with no meaning is bullshit. Will Bird motherfuckers out here busting the grifts. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare you to a court-ordered thumb war.
Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss them off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in them bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet.
You don't have those guts because you're a pussy. You're a pussy wearing aviator glasses in your mother's basement. And I won't even give out your dime store handle because that's really pathetic.